Yeah, no music today. Let's just get the show on the road because I actually want to put in as many hours and as much time as possible. Where is the Switch remote? Here it is. I say remote like I don't know what a fucking controller is apparently. Let me fix my volume real quick because Pokemon always ends up being a little bit on the louder side. There you go. I think that's a little bit better. Okay. Same as usual. We're gonna try to get another Swablu, like I said before. Is the poke radar. It's the usual. I already saved, I already used a repel, so I already know that I don't need to do anything special for that. So we'll just rinse, refresh a couple times, see what we get. If we get nothing, then we could just move on and then just, you know, turn off, turn back on. You know how it goes. Nubs, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it as usual. Hopefully things have been going well for you. Always enjoy seeing you around the chat. Alright, one more. I'd like to really just kind of just get one good thing. Oh, should we do Noctowl? No, because we could do Hoot Hoot, and Hoot Hoot's easier. I don't have to, like, struggle as much with Hoot Hoot. So, like, even though Noctowl could be, like, a good one to get, I'd rather just wait. Just try to focus on one thing at a time and not really, like, burn myself out too much. You know how it is. Hopefully we could just get a Swablu real quick and then we could be on our way here. It's unfortunate, there's so many things on this route. It's kind of a little bit of a nightmare. There's not really too much that you could do otherwise to stop it. Just leave. I did try to see if there was some setting on Streamlabs where, like, if you stream to multiple websites, if they could, like, display the different icons next to each, you know, chatter where they're from. Unfortunately, that doesn't really seem to be a thing that they have, so you just have to live and learn, I guess. Not anything I can really do about that. Welcome, Terry. Thank you for stopping by. We're doing the usual today. I'd like to hopefully get one more Swablu either today or next time we play, so that way I could just move on and go get Hoot Hoot. I think that would be really nice. Like I said, this is probably going to be a longer term project that I'm going to run. As we complete, like, Pokemon Sword and we complete Arceus and do other stuff in that, I'll factor in more and more Brilliant Diamond. So, like, let's say that we beat Sword by, like, the end of May, right? I think what I would do is I would move Sword basically all the way back to Thursday. What's SA2? Sonic Adventure 2? No, I don't think I made a Sonic Adventure 2 reference, did I? I don't think so. But yeah, if I were to, like, beat Sword, I would basically move it back to one day, or maybe I would just remove it entirely, and then just go back and just, like, you know, run around and do Brilliant Diamond once or twice a week. Arceus, I think, is going to be a mainstay until I get to a point where I have, like, all the stuff I need. I kind of sorted through most of my stuff. Oh, live and learn? Yo, tell me how Sonic Adventure 2 is one of the craziest finales to, like, any game ever. I fucking love that game so much, man. What an absolute masterpiece, and what a shame we never got, like, a true Sonic Adventure. Oh, here we go. What a shame we never got, like, a true Sonic Adventure 3, honestly. I fucking love that. That game is so good. Like, Sonic Adventure just didn't hit as hard, in my opinion. I like Sonic Adventure because it's a little bit more open world. It's not as linear, right? But, like, this is the thing about, like, linear games versus, you know, single player, you know, straightforward, like, non-linear open world games. Like, yeah, Sonic Adventure is linear stuff, and so you can have overworld stuff to do. But you know what? I just like that Sonic Adventure 2 has, like, these cool missions and stuff. Wait. Are you fucking serious? Dude. You gotta be kidding me. Wow. That's cursed. The fact that the first Swablu we encountered was an auto chain break at 7%. That's just lethal. That's the type of stuff that tells me I shouldn't do this today, but whatever. We'll soldier on, I guess. Holy shit. Sonic Adventure 2 is about racism between two headshots. What? Alright, I don't know about that. But I did like, see, the thing is that Shadow is like the coolest character in the game, and he only has 4 missions and then his part in the epilogue. That's it. He actually has the least amount of missions out of everyone. That whole evil campaign is basically playing as Eggman the whole time. Eggman and a couple Rouge missions. The one Rouge mission I hate is the one where you have to break into the vault. The vault is like the worst one by far, because you have to be really fast about it. There's just not enough time, really, for you to do everything that you need to do. That's why I really hated that mission in particular. But that was like the hottest game I think I played in what, like... She does have it? No, she doesn't. Is she really sick? I don't even remember the plot. I just thought she was sickly, like she was just like a child who had like a weak immune system. I don't remember the whole plot of Shadow's stuff. Because to be fair, most of it is talked about in Sonic Adventure, or Shadow the Hedgehog. And not only does Sega not even reference that game, like, to be fair, it wasn't a very good game either. It has good ideas and like weird shit. But... Wait, really? Okay, I don't know. I don't remember. I'm sure they didn't refer to it literally as Space AIDS, but yeah, I don't remember. That whole plot line is kind of muddled because so much of it rested on Shadow the Hedgehog, and they just like dumped it. Like they dumped that whole fucking plot line pretty much. And to be fair, if you look back on what you made in 2005, I could see how they would be like, oh my god, what did we actually create? Never talk about this again. And then they never did. They refused to acknowledge Shadow the Hedgehog. And don't worry, the year after Shadow the Hedgehog, it literally got worse and they released Sonic 06. So I mean, like, who really won, right? That's just because I feel like there hasn't really been a good Sonic Adventure or Sonic 3D game since Adventure 2. And it's really a tragedy because Sonic Adventure 2 is a really fun game. It's got a lot of cool levels, you know, different diversity of the characters, nice story, Eggman blowing up the moon, and then I guess fixing it because everyone forgives him because they save Earth from the Bio-Lizard, which made no sense to me as a kid, and still makes even less sense to me as an adult, but whatever. I think I streamed Shadow the Hedgehog one time, and I was like, wow, I forgot how bad this game is. Oh, nice. Nice loading screen for a Zubat. Alright, we're just gonna find everything that's not a Swablu, which is gonna just... This excites the shit out of me, obviously. I never did a playthrough on Sonic Adventure, and they remade the thing for a standalone video game. Yeah, okay, so the thing about Shadow the Hedgehog, and this is gonna be the hottest take I could possibly have, is that it's a good game, it's just not a good Sonic game, if that makes sense, right? Like, imagine if this was just a, you know, a one-off game, you play as John Dude, and, like, he has amnesia, and he just wakes up, and, like, it's an alien invasion, you know what I mean? Like, he walks out, you know, a bunch of people who apparently know him are like, hey, we need your help, and then the aliens are like, no, you need to help us destroy everything, because you're, like, part of us, right? And, like, give him a reason to believe that he's, like, actually an alien or some shit. Like, I don't know, maybe give him, like, some alien powers or something. Basically, I'm kind of almost detailing Prototype, honestly. Well, you get what I'm talking about, right? It's like, there's a good game in there somewhere. Maybe an indie game, right? But, you know, there's a good game somewhere in there, you know? Like, maybe make him think that he's either, like, an android or an alien that looks like a human or something like that. And boom, you have a pretty interesting game. You know, you can make it M-rated, you don't have to worry about trying to fit it with the Sonic thing. I think the real thing was that, like, back in that era, Ratchet & Clank and Jak and Daxter were using guns, so they were kind of like, hey, what if we gave it to some of the Sonic characters? And I don't know, it was just a different time. It took mascots with attitude, like, to literally the end of that fucking plot line. Of like, oh, we have to have a mascot that fucking has a gun and has an attitude, and that whole era is just dead now. I mean, let's be real here. It is dead. Like, it was coming back a little bit with, like, Crash 4. I was kind of hoping we'd get that, you know, to come back, but, like, then Activision killed it. And so it's just like, well, it just looks like we're never going to get that era again where you had, like, an anthropomorphic like creature, or just like a four-legged creature just doing stuff, usually some kind of platformer or action game, is just done. It's just a dead era. That's the era I came out of, basically. You know, like Banjo-Kazooie, Spyro, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter, even Mario to an extent, Sonic. You know, you could have all those kinds of things, and now you just can't. So. And it's not like, you know, we're in this like Puritan era of gaming. I mean, you got games that do all kinds of crazy stuff, even on Nintendo consoles. You know, you could play Wolfenstein, you could play L.A. Noire, you could play Doom. That's like my big three, like, Jack Thompson, like, not approved games on a Nintendo console in current year. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, imagine that. Imagine going back to the 90s and even saying something like Eternal Darkness is a game that would be on a Nintendo console. That's why it was kind of like a one and done, because it wasn't something that they normally did. That's why Bayonetta is so far out of left field. But, I mean, they got it and they're making games for it. I mean, you can't hate them. They're the only people who wanted to keep that shit alive, you know? They even got her in Smash. I mean, you gotta respect that. They got her in Smash. They're doing a whole bunch of cool stuff. Sometimes Nintendo is accidentally based. 2, 3, 4. Sometimes Nintendo will do some accidentally based shit, and you gotta respect them for it. Shadow was a demon alien that was made to be the perfect life form. It was made so his creator could try to find a cure for his sister. Yeah, that's what it was. But then the, like, what is it, Gun, I think? Which is like a weird mixture between like the United States military and the FBI, like shut down the project. And that the project head was like Eggman's like grandfather or something. You see how crazy the plot is? And like, I don't know, I just feel like there's a good game in there somewhere, and then we'll never know because, you know, that game got laughed at so hard. It's ironically become an internet meme years later. It's like, oh, who remembers that game where Shadow had a gun and was saying things like, oh my god, the amount of... Hold on, actually. Wait a minute. Let's see if I can pull this up real quick. You're gonna hate me for this. Or maybe you'll love me. Let's see. Hold on, just a sec, I'll find it. I have to go on Twitter, which is now newly owned by good old Elon. People are in complete tailspins, which I think is abso-fucking-lutely hilarious. Is this it? Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. I gotta open it up on my Twitter. Oh, shit! There we go. Okay. Can I, studio mode this? Pull this up. What the fuck? Here we go. Okay, we're gonna watch this.
A Chaos Emerald? You've got to be kidding me, guys. This is like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me.
As the most generic fucking glass breaking sound in history. Man, I fucking love that game so much. I'm gonna clip that and put that on the channel or on the soundboard. That is a real line from the game. That is a real line from the game. Oh, maybe I should play this. I wonder if I'll get banned. I mean, it is just for Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't know, man. Twitch might not be too... Let's just say Shadow says something that's accidentally super fucking based at the end of the first level. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I was only on YouTube, I'd play it. I'm on Twitch. I'll be nice. There's some crazy fucking lines in this game, and I think a large part of content on the internet now is like going back to old shit that maybe like nobody remembers or like the Zoomers weren't even alive for, and like posting it and being like, yeah, I was around for that. Hey, look at this crazy thing. Wow, this is so base. This is so funny. And I mean, like, I can't knock them. I mean, it's fucking hilarious. I forgot this was in the game. You know, I played Shadow the Hedgehog, I think, for one summer, and then I never played it again. I don't remember which summer it was. It was either 2005 or 1, 2, 3, 4. It was either 2005 or 2006. I don't remember which. That was like this was like a late game GameCube, a late era GameCube game, right? Like I always say, like the GameCube, in my opinion, is divided up into like 3 quadrants, right? Like 3 different time periods. 2001 to 2002, right, is like the early era, right? So that's your Mario Sunshine, your Pikmin 1, your Metroid Prime, your Star Fox Adventures, your Melee, you know, stuff like that. 2003 to 2004 is like the mid-era GameCube games, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So like that's like Double Dash, Coliseum, I think. I think XD came out the year after. No, XD was a 2005 game, maybe. I forget. You know, stuff like that, right? Like Assault, I think, was 2005. So like 2005, 2006. Oh, Tales of Symphonia was also a 2004 game. But like 2005, 2006 was like a like the late era, like on the way out sort of a deal, where we were kind of done and it was onto the Wii, which is very unfortunate because the Wii lasted basically as long, but I didn't really play most of those games because I didn't. I mean, how many times you want to, you know? Oh shit, hidden ability, but we won't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway. It's like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me. Who the fuck wrote that? I'm not even mad at them. I just want to know, like, what did Sega tell you to translate that as? What's the actual Japanese version of it? It's legitimately a crazy fucking game, dude. That's what I mean. And there's no way to play it. You can't play it. You have to have the original disc or emulate it. This is what I mean. Like, I can't hate on people who pirate games sometimes, because it's like, what is the legit way to play Shadow the Hedgehog in the modern era? Please enlighten me. There's no right way to do it. There just isn't. It's not something that you can do. There's no way to play it legitimately. And maybe someday in like 10 years they'll have like a GameCube collection for all these different games, but it's like, until then, what are you gonna do? You want to play Shadow the Hedgehog? You're fucked. They don't release that shit no more. They genuinely don't. Hopefully, yeah, I wish, right? Like, Twilight Princess was a late game, a late era GameCube game. I remember that. That's what I mean. Like, the GameCube had good games from start to finish. That's why I'll never forget that fucking console. I spent half my life waiting for something like the GameCube to come back, and it just never did. Either you didn't have the volume of games, or you didn't have the quality of games. And that's what makes me kind of sad, is like, in my opinion, we have never gone back to that level of, that like peak 2000s era, like quality, humor, game design, everything, right? Because that was right before games became big franchise material. I always refer to Halo 3 as like the big step where games stopped being, you know, single player-esque, you know, or, you know, like small little things and became big, right? They had billboards for Halo 3. They you know how they franchise shit now. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know how they franchise games now. You know a game is coming out long before the game is coming out. They were advertising Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker saga, on like actual Lego boxes 2 years ago, before the game even dropped. The game just dropped at the start of this month, April 5th, which is funny. They could have gone for May the 4th, but whatever, so. Why is Crash Bandicoot trending? Hold on a second. What the fuck is going on? Why is Crash Bandicoot trending? No reason. Okay. Former Naughty Dog employees LinkedIn confirms that a remake project is being worked on at Naughty Dog. Yeah, it's probably Last of Us. I don't think they're remaking anything else. Oh well, whatever. Okay, it just seems like randomly, like, it just flared up, because Last of Us is also trending. Oh, Last of Us has 25,000 tweets. Never mind. Okay, fuck it. Forget it. Forget it. That's what it is. That's why. Okay. I'm over here like, did Activision say something? Or I guess it would be more like Microsoft saying something, because now they're owned by Microsoft. 2, 3, 4. Doesn't matter. About Skywalks. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's easy to forget. I mean, like, so I was supposed to do a co-op playthrough with my friend, because we're both Star Wars fans, and it didn't have online co-op, so I just didn't play it. I'm serious. I was like, why am I gonna pay $60 and maybe someday they'll add online co-op? Like, it might legitimately go on sale by the time they do that. And so we were gonna do it, and we just, you know, they didn't have it. It doesn't work. So I didn't get it. I was literally looking forward to playing it. Oh, this is one of those things where it's a trap. You have to actually step down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And like, it's like Halo Infinite. Like, remember when Halo Infinite hot dropped in November of last year? It's now almost May, and they still don't have campaign co-op. They still don't have Forge. They don't have theater, I don't think. Like, the game is just not complete. Like, I get it. They dropped the multiplayer a month early. I could understand if it took them a while to add a couple extra things. But like, I don't know. I just feel like Microsoft is just completely ill-prepared, honestly. And it just sucks because like, you want Halo Infinite to be this really good game, and it's like half of a fucking game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we could have gone to the other one. It doesn't matter. Thankfully, them removing the whole edge thing is actually really nice. Like, because spawning the shit outside of the grass is like actually unfair. Like, there's not any way you could do about it. Like that's rough. The grass patches aren't that big. Like I hate to be the guy, but yeah, they have legit Lego things, and it's like, what the fuck are you supposed to do about it? Like, they're selling codes, and by the way, those codes are not exclusive. They're global fucking codes. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're global codes. So like, I bought a Lego Razor Crest back when it was on sale. I never built it, and I said I would build it before Skywalker came out, because like on the box it says, hey, if you buy this, you could get the Razor Crest in Skywalker Saga. Turns out it's just a global code that you could just look up. It's not anything exclusive. So it's like, what's the point then? I mean, the point is I have a fucking Lego model, which is kind of like, in and of itself, fucking cool, but you get what I mean. I'm a Lego guy. I have a lot of Legos, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. I also don't have a lot of space on my game anymore, so I'm gonna have to like thin out my box in this game. And that is the one thing that's gonna kill me about this game, is like, I want to play the shit out of it, but I'm running out of Pokeboxes, and it really sucks. Like, I'm actually down to like maybe only 40-ish spaces, so at some point in this chain I will have to look. Half of my room is actually dedicated to Lego, I'm not joking. Yeah, my whole room is basically dedicated to Lego, games, amiibos on the walls, and a couple other things. Oh, and there goes our chain. Very nice. Thank you. Really appreciate that one. What was that, 18? I wasn't looking. Honestly, I don't even look. It doesn't even matter. Actually, here's what I should do. Was that 18? I'll trust what you say, because I know you watch it. Let me, what is it? How did I add this? Was it window cap? Oh, hold on. Let me turn on studio mode just before something else pops up. Is it window capture? Yeah. Okay. Is it 18? I'll go back and look. It's not a huge deal. What happened to my stream? Wait, what the fuck? Where's my stream? YouTube. Are you serious? Here you go. Oh man, let me, I'll tell you that much. But I only really like Lego Star Wars, if I'm being totally honest. Lego Star Wars is kind of like the play, right? Oh god, it's at like legitimately 360. Wait. Why is that 360p? Oh, because I'm on ultra low latency. That's why. I'm at ultra low latency, so that's why the game is kind of like... Okay, hang on. That was 19. Should we count the one that breaks the chain? I think we should. Yeah, I'll count the one that breaks the chain. So that was actually 19. So I'm going to transition this over. You're going to see that I've added a counter. I basically was going to... Hold on, let me move it over. There you go. I actually added a counter. So now I can update this as we go for today's target chain breakages. So we could get like a general rough idea of what our odds look like. Because what I really should be doing is I should be analyzing like what are the odds of what I'm getting, right? Like I know I could go back and do it, but let's just do it from now on. I think this is a little better. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of shelves of Legos. I have like Legos from the 20th anniversary of Star Wars, because they had like a big rerun around the time of Revenge of the Sith. Because toys were really hot back when Revenge of the Sith came out. Oh, I did the meme again already. Revenge of the Sith made a lot of stuff viable again. And I remember picking up a lot of Legos around that time. And nowadays, I basically just buy stuff off of Bricklink if I want to get more Legos. I'm just like, yeah, I'll just go on Bricklink and, you know, Bricklink lets me, you know, just buy some fucking Legos. That's literally all I do. I'm thinking about buying a Star Destroyer and a Venator. Those are like the two big ones that I want to get, literally. Then there's a couple other small ones, you know, you want to check out, but those are like the big ones I want to get. And I'm not going to do Noctowl. Dude, my luck at restarting my chains have been terrible. Make a meme counter? Yeah, the one step? Alright, sure. One step meme. It's not as rare as you might think, though. That takes a little bit longer, though. Okay, we're running. Have I only done it once today? I think so. Trust me, I'm not counting like 50 steps in my head. There you go, 19. I'm not gonna intentionally try to raise that counter. Don't worry, I'm gonna be an honest man about it. I don't know if I could add a stroke to this so it has like a background around it so you can still see it even when the screen goes white. I'm actually using a little bit of a ghetto setup for this, for whatever. But yeah, like, they had, the Slave 1, because I refuse to call it the Fire Spray. Disney can suck my balls. The Slave 1 has, a 20th anniversary from the 20th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back. And, it's literally the best Slave 1 that they have ever made. If I had a nickel for every time you've done the meme, I would have 2 nickels, which is weird because it happened twice. I think I've done it more than twice. Maybe twice this stream, but I've definitely done it way more. 100%. Nope, 13. Okay. It takes me back to seeing Empire Strikes Back with a friend of mine. We went to go see it, I think, back in when, like, the summer it came out. That was like how I really got into Star Wars. Because as a kid, we had the Star Wars VHS tapes, and I remember watching it, and I was like, okay, we got 4, 5, and 6. What about, you know, 1? You know, then 2 came out. I was like, well, wait, where's 3? Because as a kid, I didn't understand, like, Lucas basically kind of made Star Wars, and then he went back and he filled in, like, the blanks. And I love the prequels. For what it's worth, people bitch about Jar Jar too much. Don't get me wrong. I dislike him as a character. I think he's really obnoxious, and they toned him down. Basically, almost damn near removed him out of the, you know, the movies to Phantom Menace. But I think a lot of people were just too mean to the Phantom Menace. I think the only thing that's really kind of weird about Phantom Menace is that I think they cast young Anakin, like, way too young. I think he's just way too young, because Padme looks like basically 18. And then in the next movie, she's like, I don't know, like 20-ish or something. I forget how Natalie Portman looked. And then Anakin over here is looking like he just stepped out of 3rd grade. Second movie, he literally looks like he's like older than her. I mean, it was a weird casting for him, in my opinion. That's like the only weird thing about it. But I really like Phantom Menace. Even as a kid, like, I like that they sort of set the backdrop for it. You know, being something more, you know, less just, oh, we're just shooting each other to death. You know what I mean? Like, there's more story going on. You know, I think Liam Neeson kind of gave a decent performance. You know, he really sets the tone with Qui-Gon, and I really like that movie. Now, the Gungans are definitely not a high point of the movie. But despite that, I kind of like, or I kind of dislike Attack of the Clones more. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like Attack of the Clones is not as interesting in my opinion. Because, like, if Attack of the Clones had, like, a little bit of the Clone Wars in it, maybe I would like it a bit more. Because I feel like the Attack of the Clones has, like, a lot of potential, and a lot of it is just, kind of wasted, in my opinion. What's funny is that in the original Lego Star Wars games, which maybe I should play those, actually, there were actually there were only 17 levels in the original Lego Star Wars. Because they only had 5 levels for Episode 2. In the complete saga, they added in the chase against Zam Wesell as a level. It's a vehicle level. So actually, the original Lego Star Wars was really bootleg. There were a lot of instant death missions and stuff, like the Battle of Geonosis was instant death if you hit anything, which was like really hard. The pod racing level, I think people really know, like infamously, is like really stupidly hard. And they changed all of that in the complete saga, which is kind of nice. But it was cool. It was cool to like build the Legos, and then like later on, you know, it was cool to build the Legos and then play the game, you know, with all these levels and stuff. And that's why I really like the complete saga as like one of my all-time favorite like games, because it has so much content in it. It's got like such great ideas, and just like they found a way to make like it, you know, to package it all into a wonderful like, you know, assortment of levels and stuff. Because I own the first 2 games individually. This is going awfully, by the way. I owned the first 2 games individually, and then I played the complete saga. I was fucking blown away. I was like, dude, this is great. The only casualty was Dex's Diner. Because, in the second game, I think what is the hub in the second game? Is it just the same as the complete saga, just smaller, I think? I think it's literally just episodes 4, 5, and 6, and like, what is it, the Cantina? In episode 2, they use Dex's Diner. I'm sorry, in episode, the first game, they used Dex's Diner. What's funny is they actually spoiled the plot of Revenge of the Sith in Lego Star Wars before the movie came out. I didn't know this, but the Lego Star Wars actually came out like a month before episode 3 came out, which is really funny if you really consider it. What a good time. What a crazy fucking time, man. I just feel like people are too hard on Phantom Menace. Really sucks, because I think they had a really good thing going, other than Jar Jar, which isn't even that terrible. And then Disney comes along, and I just feel like people are so afraid of saying that something's worse than Phantom Menace, they just kind of like have to suck off Disney. And I just feel like the Disney Star Wars movies are just not even Star Wars movies. It falls perfectly into the trend of like sequel remakes a bit. I don't know if there's like an actual term for it. It's like a sequel that's just a remake of like the old movie. So like they could kind of pump off the nostalgia and get the old characters to come back one final time. But also, oh sweet, here we go. Actually, today's chain breakage also includes a 1. Let me add that real quick. We literally broke on the first possible Pokemon. Shit, it's been so long, I forgot how to even play. We have to get to 145 and then we're good. But I mean, that's hard. We broke literally, we are counting the one that breaks, by the way. I gotta remember to do that. Which means I kind of have to be cognizant of what number I'm at, so I don't have to like go click on YouTube and like lag out my stream. Oh shit. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. P-Bird? Nah, we haven't found one yet. I have it still. Really wish they would give you like 50 boxes. It really is annoying. I mean, like, I feel like you should be able to contain a living dex, plus like an extra box or 2 for all the alternate forms. So like, dude, we cannot go into Gen fucking... what gen are we going into? 9? We can't go into Gen 9 and have 40 boxes. That would be just fucking obnoxious. 2, 3, 4. See, like, back in the day, starting there would have been a reset, by the way. This actually saves you repels in the long run, knowing that you can't place your squares outside of the grass. That's actually like a huge, huge change, and I really like that. What are we up to? This is 3, I think. It's crazy how like a bunch of movies made in the 70s, 2, 3, 4, end up being like so influential and so timeless. Even though it literally is like the most basic rendition of the hero's journey, I still ended up really liking them like a lot as a kid. I was like, wow, you know, you could watch something years after it was made, like almost, what was it at the time, like 30, 20 years? When I was a kid, like 25 years, I think, almost, roughly, like just before. Because the original Star Wars was what, 90 or 77? So by the time I was watching it, it was probably like 2000. So that's like 23 fucking years, man. Right? Because Empire was what? 81? Right? Was Empire 80 or 81? So like, it would have had its 20th. 1, 2, 3, 4. It would have had its 20th in like 2005, 2006, which is about when that Slate 1 came out. Yeah. And not to mention, at the time, you had tons of games around Star Wars. Like, they were franchising the fuck out of Star Wars in the 2000s. It was even original trilogy stuff they were franchising out of it. You know, you had the Battlefront 1 and 2. You had stuff with the new games, you know, stuff to tie in, like Bounty Hunter is canon, or was canon. I'm pretty sure it still is. They just don't really acknowledge it. Because that's like the whole point of how Jango Fett got chosen to be the clone template. Oh, wow. What was that? 5? Gee, thanks. Really appreciate that. Oh, this is going just swell. This is amazing so far. But yeah, Jedi Outcast 2, you know, you had games taking place in the original EU, right? That would expand the lore. That was really dope, in my opinion. You know, you could have, there were books that you had toys, you had all kinds of crazy stuff. And you know what? I respect them for that. And nowadays you don't have any of it, because I think that they fucked up with Battlefront 2. Fallen Order is apparently good. I'm gonna play that this year. And like, what other Star Wars games are there? There's like the Old Republic, if you want to play an MMO, which I'm not going to do. And I don't even know what else is there. You know, most of the Lego kits have nothing to do with the sequel trilogy, because I genuinely think like they can't really make money. They can't franchise toys off the sequel trilogy. I don't think anyone cares about any of the sequel trilogy characters. Like, people will always care about Han Solo, and people will always care about like the OG stuff and even prequel shit, but I don't think anyone gives a fuck about sequel toys. I genuinely don't think so. Star Wars toys are way down compared to Revenge of the Sith. I remember looking at the charts for it, I think either right after Rise of Skywalker came out, or sometime like after Last Jedi came out, and the charts were just like, dude, no one is buying any fucking sequel toys. Like, people will buy the movie tickets, they'll go see the movie, but like, they won't buy the toys. They don't care. They'll go see the movie and then they'll just fucking forget about it. And that to me is really how a franchise kind of dies, is like when people just go see it out of habit and they don't do anything to keep the lore alive, they don't do anything to like keep the community. Because Disney has only ever done its stuff to actively divide the community. So why the fuck would the community stay around? And I think that's really the point we're at now. Because I basically saw Episode 7, I saw Rogue One on like a sort of date. I should have dated her. That's another story for another time. And then I didn't see 8 because I was like, damn, I think 8 is gonna suck. And lo and behold, 8 fucking sucked. I was like, you know what? All these woke movies, I feel like this is a mistake, right? Because it was right after Ghostbusters 2016. I was like, oh, this is gonna be shit. I don't want to see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I was fucking right. You can't bait me. You can't bait me with nostalgia, you fuckers. I was like, this movie is gonna be fucking shit, and I knew it. It was fucking trash. I was right about it. I took one look at Terminator. I knew it was gonna be trash. I didn't even need to watch the motherfucker. That's why the only movies I've seen in the last like 2 or 3 years is I saw the Demon Slayer movie with a friend, and I saw Sonic. That was it. I just saw Sonic. And I know Sonic 2 is out, so I kind of want to see it, but like at the same time, I'm like 2, 3, 4. I'm kind of over the movie-going experience. Because let me tell you, in 2017, I saw a lot of movies in theaters. Early 2017, like March, April-ish, May. I saw like a bunch of stuff around that time pertaining to like all, you know, like Logan. Oh crap! I gotta look back at what the movie releases that year were. And anyway, I'm kind of just over the movie-going experience. It's not a fun, pleasurable activity for me. That's why I don't mind seeing movies by myself, because it's like, you go there, it's not even like a really good date setting, it's not even a really good hangout setting. Unless you and your friend, 2, 3, 4, really, really like a movie, it's kind of like, well, you're just gonna sit there, you're not gonna talk, you're not gonna do anything, right? Like, you might as well just see it yourself. And I just, even then, it's like, why am I gonna go do that when I can stay home? But to be fair, I don't like even want to watch a lot of movies anymore. They're all boring, they're all repetitive, and if I cared enough, they'll be on TV in a year or two. And I don't care enough. Most of them are kind of shit, so I just never bothered. Logan was a good movie. I enjoyed it. Even though I don't care about Marvel or X-Men stuff. I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Fine. And no worries. Take your time. What else did I see? Oh, I saw the fucking, what was it? Alien vs. Predator. Yeah, Covenant. Didn't like that either, so. That's what I mean. Like, I saw all these movies. That was like my one movie going like crazy. And I was like, I didn't like any of them. So what's the point? I guess I could count the number of Pokeballs I've used. We're really only on 6. Are you serious? No fucking way. I hate that you have to catch a full box of these fucking things to even get to the Pokemon, or to get to the shiny portion. Yeah, we're at 6. 1, 2, 3. No, that's deceptive, see? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Look, oh no. Okay, that's fine. This is 7. I'm pretty sure every square we step into has a 1 in 2,000 chance of being shiny anyway. The game won't show it using the Poke Radar, but I'm pretty sure it still rolls the shiny hunter odds, the shiny charm odds. Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is like actually the worst possible tile. Hopefully I don't get boxed in down here. I'm kind of paranoid about that. I had a friend who had like a bunch of Legos. He probably got rid of all of them now, which makes me really sad, honestly. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. There was like a really good snow speeder kit as well, like years ago. And I think it was like pretty big too. Like they had like really in-depth Legos sometimes, it'll be like, oh, this is obvious. Oh, whoa, whoa, relax, relax. This is number 10. They had like an X-Wing, I think, that was really in-depth. They had an A-Wing that was like $200. They had a Millennium Falcon, I think, that was like $500 or some shit. Like, I really like those big Legos. I think that's really, really fucking cool. Like, to get that kind of thing, it even comes with like a little placard and a stand, so you can like actually look at it like it's a true model that you're viewing, like almost like a museum piece. That would be really cool to build that. I can only imagine like how many bags and how much shit you have to have to build one of those. It must be like actually like a life building experience. And I would love to do that one day. That A-Wing looked amazing, but I have so many A-Wings. Like, that's like the default like rebel gunship that they made Legos for, is the A-Wing. A-Wing and X-Wing. Like, there's been Y-Wings. I think there's been like 3 or 4 that I think I have 3 different Y-Wings. I could be wrong. But I do want to get a Venator. That is one thing I do want to get. I didn't even know what they were until I watched Clone Wars, because I don't know if they're in Attack of the Clones and Revenge of Skywalker. Or I'm sorry, Revenge of the Sith. Sorry, Jesus. They probably are. Probably just don't remember. It's been a while since I watched any of those movies. Someday I will like actually sit down and rewatch like all the movies. It's just I don't like do it often. You know what I mean? What is this? Number 12, I think? Because yeah, this is number 12. I think my single favorite like Lego piece that I own is probably, I like X-Wings. I think X-Wings are just cool. I think that's why I like the battle of the first Death Star better than the second. Not even the trench run part. I just like that they had like a ragtag group of X-Wings and a few Y-Wings just like go to town. You know, just start fighting everything. I thought that was like one of my favorite scenes out of any Star Wars film. And I know it's like very old and classic and everyone knows the fucking trench run. But I just like watching the X-Wings do stuff, okay? That's why episode 7, when they had that X-Wing scene, I was kind of like, damn, this is a really fucking good scene. Because I felt like it was legitimately something you would have seen in episodes 4 to 6. And that we never get enough of. We get criminally little amounts of, like, space fights. 1, 2, 3, 4. What number are we up to? I need to keep looking, because I'm going to forget. I'm not going to have a fun time. That's crazy to me, though. Episodes 1, 2, and 3 have, like, pretty good designs for stuff. Like, there's some good Clone Wars stuff that I really like. You got the Jedi Starfighters with the rings and stuff. I actually really like the, that one Rogue Squadron mission where you have the Jedi ring and you have to fly out of Geonosis. That was really cool. That was like a very interesting mission. I really like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. My only thing is that Rogue Squadron 3, like, included Rogue Squadron 2, but only as a multiplayer mode, which was really kind of weird. It was almost like they didn't really want to, like, outdate Rogue Squadron 2, but they also did not want to make it so like Rogue Squadron, like, because Rogue Squadron 3 is very much a single player game. Like, there's not really any levels to put on it. That's why I was hoping we would get a new one, you know? They could have like all the cool stuff, remake a lot of the missions, expand them, all sorts of stuff. And it's really a shame because Rogue Squadron 3 is like a really cool game. That was the one I played more of too, which is really unfortunate. I really like it. It's just that I felt like they ran out of stuff to really put in. So like there's obvious like flight missions and stuff, but then I think like half of the missions are like just like, here's a scene from the movie, right? Like, here's Jabba's sail barge over the Sarlacc pit. I think there's one mission where you escape from Bespin. Here's a mission where you go back to Geonosis and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I like the idea of Rogue Squadron, you know, but like I feel like if they had one more game, they really could have fully realized the potential. They merged everything together and had all the missions and stuff. It could really have been something, and it's a shame that it just never got there. Damn, I love that fucking game. That game was dope. What am I at again? This is 16, I think. So wouldn't this be 17, I think? I'm trying to think of all the other Star Wars games. I didn't really like Force Unleashed, and I definitely didn't like the sequel. Force Unleashed 2 is an actual waste of time. Like, it's not worth the money at all. It's like half the game. I remember there being only like 3 locations in the game, most of which is like a starship and a gunfight. 1, 2, 3, 4. I remember buying Force Unleashed 2 thinking it was going to be like better than the first game, and it was just like worse in every fucking way. What a disappointment that game was. At least the first game has like all the cool moments, like Starkiller ripping the Star Destroyer out of orbit, you know, things like that. That was fucking cool. I love that. It's a shame that he's not in the canon, you know? It really sucks that so many cool characters are just not in the Disney canon at all. Not in any form that really matters anyway. I will give credit to the Clone Wars, though. They kept that shit around, which is pretty dope. I gotta respect Filoni, who probably had to fight probably had to fight Kathleen Kennedy hand and fist to keep the Clone Wars canon. Ow! Because you know what? I know it's kind of his love child. Him and Favreau. Yeah, I think it's the both of them. Whatever. I mean, like, most of my interest in Star Wars is from when I was a kid anyway. And now I could actually, like, get the stuff that I actually want. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, we're at 19. Oh, shit. This will be 20. Uh-oh. Jesus. I think I have the right Gardevoir in front, right? I think this is my Modest. I really don't want to find this thing and not get it Modest. That would be, like, actually kind of brutal. I do need to get a Pokemon with Damp, though. That's, like, the next thing I need to do is to get a Pokemon high level with Damp. Just in case. There's no way to stop a Pokemon with Memento from KOing itself. That's just something you can't do. So that's nice. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. Very far away. Technically, I could delete Pokemon I've already caught. But I should be quick about it so I don't waste a ton of time. But yeah, as far as Legos go, it was mostly like Lego Star Wars. Like, I have other things, like, but yeah, I was never super big into a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, I had a Bionicle phase, right? Like, there's a couple Bionicles I have. I forget, I never could memorize the names, ever. But, like, there's a couple Bionicles that I have and I really like. I probably could even show them someday. I'd probably just put them on Instagram or something. But, like, Bionicles were cool. I had the ones that rolled up into the balls. Another set that, like, used weapons. And, like, a couple other smaller sets. So, like, I maybe have, like, what, maybe, like, 15 Bionicles or something just around. I have ones that punch. There was also a Lego Mars kit that I had and still have. Just kind of around. And, 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to think what else. I have a dragon because I always like dragons. That's part of me just liking Spyro the Dragon a ton. And I mean, like, there's random things, nothing too stupendous or spectacular. I was really hoping that Lego Metroid kit was going to get fucking greenlit. It didn't get approved. I'm so, like, tragically upset that didn't happen. I actually looked like a week or two ago. I was like, damn, I wonder whatever happened with this. Yeah, it got rejected. This guy designed fucking Lego kits for Samus's gunship in like 3 different Metroid games, and it didn't get the fucking green light, man. I'm so salty at that. It's so fucked up. I just wish someone would just release like a fucking kit and the exact pieces that you need to get so you could build your own Lego Samus's gunship, like a really high detailed one. I really just wish that he would have released it. I know he said like there were custom parts in it or something, but like I just wish someone could just make a really convincing one, you know? I don't know. I'm not good at making Lego kits, so obviously it's very easy for me to say, well, someone else should do it, you know? But I was prepared to buy like 4 or 5 of those, legitimately. One for each of the gunship configurations, and then just one in the box, and then, I don't know. It was really only 4. Actually, wait, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we're about to break the record. I mean, the record doesn't mean anything if we don't get a shiny, so... Really sucks. It's really unfortunate that that didn't get greenlit. That was like the #1 Lego project I was actually like really excited for. I was like, damn, this would be really fucking sweet if we could get one of these. Just for once, I want us Metroid Bros to really get a dub in that regard. People have made like Bionicle Samuses and stuff, you know, like I don't just want like a bare outlines. I want like a full designed Samus figure. And that thing had Ridley in it too. That shit had everything. Okay, really quickly. How full are we? Okay, we got good room. Okay, we're fine. And yes, I do have my modest first. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is number 26. Damn shame. Absolute shame. Man, yeah, Legos are good. This has been a Lego stream, man. But seriously. Anyway, as I was saying, the only good Slave one is the one that was released during the 20th anniversary. The 1999 one or whatever is obviously decisively bare bones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It's decisively bare bones, needless to say. And the one they just released is like really not great. It's unfortunate. Oh well. I know dudes that have Death Stars and stuff. I'm like, bro, where the hell would I even put a fucking Death Star? Seriously. Like, where actually would I put a Death Star? 1, 2, 3, 4. I would love it. It would be great. But I don't think that would ever happen, honestly. I think a Star Destroyer and a Venator, because I already got an AT-AT. That's like the only ones I would really want to get left, honestly. And I mean, like, there's small stuff too, but that's like the only big ones I think I really have space for at the moment. I saw the Solo Millennium Falcon. I thought about it. I was like, eh. I mean, but now I'm kind of more like, meh, should have done it, but whatever. I pulled the trigger on other stupid stuff. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 29. Alright, we're about to get to the Big 10. Maybe. We're at 29. We could break right now, so I probably shouldn't have said anything. Oh, boy. The Big 10 is where the shiny odds start to really go down. That's why. I mean, the optimal thing to do is to keep resetting until you find a shiny patch that has, the right distance. Where are the 4? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is number 30. I think. Actually, what? Yeah, right? This is number 30. I wish we could just get this constantly. It saves us, like, maybe, what, 5 seconds? 5 seconds of mashing. I burned the shit out of my tongue today. I was making stew, and I finally sat down and had a bowl of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 31. Wasn't a very fun time. Good lord. I would really like to pull this one off. I know I shouldn't jinx it, but if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. And if it's not, it's not. I mean, whatever. There's not really anything I could do about it, right? Oh, shit! Yo! As soon as I said something... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, wow, and it's the exact amount of spaces needed for us to continue the chain. Holy shit, this is really fucking cool that we got this. So let me really quickly I want to look up the odds so I can be very scientific about this, right? Is it the chain that you're on that determines the spawn rate? So this is 1 in 1,285. There you go. Well, we did it. 1 in 1,285 right here. The last one was what, at chain 24, I think? It was really early. This is still not the 40 that we want. Okay, there you go. Alright, this is the luxury ball. If we could keep going, I'll catch another one in a Pokeball. And obviously, I'm going to catch as many as I possibly can anyway. So, like, there's no stress. Like, I'll go to this chain. I'll go to 100 if I need to. And at that point, we're getting Pokemon that have 5 IVs, which is really fucking dope. Imagine getting a 5 IV shiny, legitimately. Okay, he never woke up. There you go. We caught the last one in a Premier Ball, right? I think so. There you go. Who messaged me? Oh boy. Alright. I can't deal with anything else more than that. Okay. There you go. Done is done. We caught 2. Can you believe it? 1 in 2,800. I'm sorry. 1 in 1,285. We did it. So I'm going to save now because now we actually should save. Normally I would never. Well, this is the only time I save during a chain is if I actually catch the shiny I want. There you go. So we have enough room for what? Another 4, and then 4, 12 is 16, and 3 is 19. And then I have 4. I have a couple other spaces. We have like 23 more spaces. But once we get to 40, the only thing worth catching is 1, 2, 3, 4, any shinies that show up. That's been a common thing, actually, is we find our shiny before, we find the shiny before we even get to the actual resetting part. I mean, I'm all cool with it, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, it saves me time, right? We caught 2 fucking shinies, so I can't hate. It's just, you know. I gotta admit, it is pretty fun. It is definitely a dopamine hit. I mean, what can I say, right? To get the Pokemon you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why initially I can't even believe a shiny shows up like that. I'm like, am I looking at it wrong? Like, especially since I'm having a little bit of contact trouble at the moment. After this, we gotta release all these fucking Pokemon, which is also a damn shame. I gotta clean up my boxes anyway. We're not suffering, Ash. We just caught a shiny. Like, you literally missed it by like maybe a minute or 2. We just caught a shiny at number, what was it, 31? Number 32 was the shiny. That's 1 in 1,285 odds. That's pretty sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe I should put that, right? Let me put that in this thing, right? At what, 31, 40, at, there you go. Notepad is very helpful for stuff like this. Oh, I almost ran. I had an Arceus moment. I was like, wait, do I run from this? Let's see if we actually can get to 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this is the final 5. Or actually, isn't this the final 4? No, I have to get to 40. I have to actually catch number 40, and then we're there. So this is the final 5. If we could do this, then we could get more. We could reliably hunt for more. Right now, I'm on what, 36? And the odds are still not good. Yeah, the odds are actually still kind of shit. It's 1 in 1,090, 1,192. I'm getting these odds off Cerebi, by the way. Once you get to 38, the odds become better than Arceus. I'm sorry, once you get to 39, the odds become better than Arceus. But you need to make that final step, otherwise it doesn't matter. 1, 2, okay, hold on, back. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. I'd love to catch maybe another one of these. I'm never doing this again, by the way. This is it. This is my work for life. I'm never doing this again. So hopefully we could catch like a good couple of them. Not to get too ahead of myself or anything. But I've kind of wanted a shiny Altaria for a long time, and I'm hoping today we could actually do it. Actually, like, I mean, like, but that's the thing. Like, now that I'm older, I don't really even want to use shinies, honestly. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy. So this is number 38. We have to catch 39 and 40 after this. So we only have 3 more to catch. And then at 40, we just rinse and repeat, and until a shiny pops, which is, what is it, like 0.5% every time we refresh, I think, or is it 2%? I think, because there's 4 patches guaranteed. I'm gonna put a period right here. I'm sorry, let me put a comma. There you go. That's not a comma. That's not delete either. God damn. There you go. I'm gonna have to scroll it over. Put it to box. All right, pray. 1, 2, 3, 4. Prayer hands. Wait, did I miscount? No, we have to do 2 more, right? Because this is number 38, I think. Do we? Oh, no. This is, we only have to do... Is my window open? It sounds like it is. Because I use a luxury ball. That's why my counter is off. All right, this is it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, here we go. Oh no, don't do this. Don't do that. We have to load the chain breakage, bitch. You got to 40, you got your shiny. Now fuck off. This is it, the ball of destiny. It's a critical. Alright, let's see. Did we make it? Did we do it? Alright, we've made it. Welcome to Chain 40, folks. You know how we do. We just run back and forth. Actually, we could reset for free. Okay. Once again, we've made it here. Holy shit. Yep, there we go. Burn repels, no biggie. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, we want to do anything we can to not enter grass that's not glowing. That's literally how this works now. I don't care about hidden abilities. I don't care about any of that. We're just here just to see the glowing patch of grass. That's all we care about. Oh god. Okay, 18 G's. See, now I'm getting nervous. That's part of the thing. Kind of gets you antsy, you know? You don't want to make a mistake accidentally, you know? This is where you start burning your repels, actually. 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! Be careful with that. Maybe I should use the thumbstick. The thumbstick might be a little bit more reliable. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. As weird as that sounds to say, the thumbstick is a little bit more helpful here, because I could curve around stuff, you know? 2, I almost did the meme. I really shouldn't count any single digits like 5 or below, because I feel like that counter is kind of useless. Oh yeah, get used to this music for a while, because we're just gonna go. We're just gonna keep going from here. So. Actually, you know what? Let me change this really quick. I'm gonna move this down here. That way, it's not blocking the poker radar, or yeah, the counter. Yeah, there you go. I have to scratch my head, but I'm nervous. You ever play a horror game and actually, like, feel, like, scared out of your fucking mind? Yeah, I'm having that feeling. This music is really creepy, okay? It's I don't know if they mean it to be, like, some, like, inquisitive mystery style music or something, but this music is actually, like, kind of creepy. I'm not gonna front. A shiny is kind of just a jump scare. At least in Arceus, it's a jump scare. Imagine if you, like, a Pokemon charges from out of your field of view and it's shiny. Oh, that's a hidden ability right there. That's rare, but we already have it. I don't even remember what it is on Swablu. Is it Healer, I think? No, it's Cloud9. We already have one, so we're good. We don't care about that. This is where I become, like, very, very paranoid I'll run out of repels. It's a completely nonsensical fear, because I have 200 repels going into this, but something in my mind is, like, saying, hey, danger, danger, this could be awful. You might want to reconsider. You know how it is. It's one of those things. This is the worst part about it. I kind of wish it would just, like, be a pop-up, and you could press B to say no, and otherwise it just auto-uses. But whatever, that's fine. Beat's going into the bag constantly. Alright, keep the faith. Don't sweat it. As long as we do it the correct way, we're fine. That's why you kind of want to use, you kind of want to... Actually, really what I should do is I should use the step counter. And then that way I know exactly when 50 steps are. So maybe I should use that instead. Because my step counter has long since been maxed out at 99. So we could just clear it. Right, this is the step counter, right? I think so. Yes, here we go. You really have to run this much? God damn. Okay, it doesn't feel that much this time, which is kind of interesting. Oh no! I did the meme! I fucking did the meme. God damn it. Shit. There you go. I did the meme again. Jeez, I'm shaky. I have to go one step over. There you go. I went like 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have you. Yep. Okay. 4. And it's the optimal steps to keep the chain going. This is like actually what you want to have happen. That's like the optimal number of steps to keep the chain going. 4 steps away. You know how we do. Hypnosis. Very good. Swipe. Oh, nice. It was a crit, so good thing this is a move that can't KO. Don't paralyze, please. Thank you. Hypnosis. Put it back to sleep, please. Thank you. Oh, man. Today has been a really good day. We're not even halfway done with the stream. Dude, what am I going to do for the rest of the stream time? What the fuck? I'm not going to have anything to do. We're being hella productive. The hilarious part is now we have a shiny at, what, 31, and we have a shiny at 40. I mean, once we get to 40, like, there's no point in me saying we have a shiny at 40. That's completely, like, redundant. Who gives a shit? Okay. What the fuck? Oh my god. I got jump scared by stupid fucking update messages that I should update, but I won't do it now. Alright, there you go. We gotta get rid of all this bullshit. Not now. Let's save after every catch. I did the meme. That was by accident. Remind me later, remind me later. I did the meme again. Shit. I'm not looking at my keyboard. It's still rolled into my desk. That's why. What do I have to get to? Fucking 55? There you go. I'm not keeping a hard track. That's why I don't really mind or care. It's just kind of funny when you get it like... I should maybe do it like 5 or less, you know what I mean? Like 5 or less, I think, is what I'll do from now on. So I think really the number is more like 5 times I've done it. Honestly, I should reset it every time, but that's work, see? I guess I could always walk the last few steps, right? There's nothing stopping me from just walking 1, 2, 3, you know, like right now, right? 1, 2, 3. I don't know. This is pretty good. I'm very pleased with what we did today, as usual. It just takes a while. Eventually the chain will just break, like every time you find the shiny, it's the usual 93%, right? So like, it's not like you just do this forever. You just get an army of fucking Swablues. I mean, we could obviously keep going for as long as we need to, right? Like, shinies are shinies, right? Hell, people sell shinies for money, like real money. Now, I don't know about doing all that, but like, people do that, you know what I mean? Oh wait, did I go over? Shit. I wasn't even paying attention. But yeah, this is why you want to have copious amounts of super repels. You do not want to be caught here with like maybe 5 super repels left, because where am I at right now for super repels? I've used 12. I mean, that's not a lot, but you know, you don't want to be here with... I could potentially go for who even knows how many repels, right? It's like you don't want to be caught without repels, you know what I mean? That would be probably the worst thing that could happen to you at this point. That and this creepy music playing. I just hate that you have to run so much to reset. But I guess that's kind of the drawback, right? Alright, so if I were to really quickly... I can't move and run at the same... I can't interact with my computer and run at the same time. What are the odds, just out of curiosity, right? Every time we reset, there is a 3.98% chance of a shiny. So we've just been really unlucky. Collectively, among all 4 patches together, it's a 3.98%. So basically like a 4% chance. Just under, because of the way the rounding works. And someday I will never have to do this again. We're going to do Hoot Hoot next. Because I actually really want to get a shiny Hoot Hoot. I would really like to do this in Shining Pearl, just for Bagon. But I don't think I'll be able to do that, which kind of makes me really sad. Because like I would love to catch a shiny Bagon or two, and it's unfortunate, but I don't think I can do that. I have to find another way to do it, I guess. I could Masuda Method. But, you know, I'm not like I was when I was, like, 19, and I would sit around in Masuda Method and watch anime at the same time, you know, like, because back then I used to watch a lot of anime, right? That was, like, my freshman year of college. I was, like, really into watching a shit ton of anime. I mean, basically what? A 4% chance is, what, 1 every 25 resets? Oh shit, I went over. Which isn't exactly a fantastic amount, right? Yeah, so even when you get the odds maxed out, it's still not very lenient, honestly. Well, there's a hidden ability. I hate they have to press the fucking R button. Why they... God, this fucking game, man. Sucks. One job. Put the fucking platinum watch in. Nope. Unbelievable. Ah, there we go. It's like the worst possible tile, though. Literally, this is a 53% chance of me breaking my chain. It's literally the worst possible tile that it could be. It's a ring 1. I mean, I'm gonna do it. Literally a coin flip if we continue. What Pokeball should I catch it in? Right? You want it to be something cool. Should I just do Premier? I think we should just do Premier, right? We should just keep it fancy, right? Quick isn't that great. But yeah, well, let's just do Premier balls. It's fine. Literally the worst possible fucking tile it could be in, by the way. I'm kind of salty. Alright, flip your coins. Honestly, if you really wanted to go for longevity, you shouldn't even go into a tile like this. I'm being honest. You shouldn't even do it. Ow. 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 Yep. I wonder if we could just throw a fucking Premier Ball now. Yeah, we'll swap. It's fine. I just love that nowhere does it ever tell you that the shiny radar is this thing is even useful for hunting shinies. Like seriously, I think that's my favorite part about it. Nowhere in the game do they even tell you this is what you should be using this thing for. Literally nowhere. Alright, flip the coin. Bend the knee. Who messaged me? Let me take a look. What's going on here? Okay. Please? Yes! Oh, we get to keep going. Beautiful. Okay. That's why it's worth taking the risk. I mean, it is what it is, right? Who said it? Was it Setzer? Yeah, I think Setzer said... Okay, so this is how much of a fucking Kingdom Hearts nerd I am, right? So, in Kingdom Hearts 2, they have Setzer show up for whatever the bat contest was. I don't even remember what the fuck it's called. It's completely irrelevant to the point I'm about to make. They have Setzer show up and basically give a line that Edgar says in Final Fantasy VI. I'm not sure why they made that change and why they didn't just have Edgar show up, but basically Setzer shows up and is like, my life is a coin in your pile and it's time to ante up. It's one of the coolest lines in Final Fantasy VI, and I'm pretty sure Edgar says it, right? In response, I think he says it to Setzer, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. I'm pretty sure that's his line, because he has the actual coin in the game. God, I love Final Fantasy VI. It's such a... The real reason I like it is because it's such a unique fucking game, like, for no reason. They're, like, super extra about all the unique stuff about it, you know? Every other fantasy game, you know, it's a very straightforward... My only complaint is, again, it's the usual, basically your whole party is humans. Like, you could get Umaro, you could get Mog, but everyone else is pretty much a human. Presumably Go-Go as well, the mystery character. Yeah, I like Final Fantasy VI. I think that there's like so much cool shit that's in it, and to this day, so many Final Fantasies draw from it that I think it just really deserves that like mark in history that it has, and I really respect them for in 1996, you know, doing what they could do. It just sucks. The next game that came out was the one that everyone remembered. Oh, I did the meme again. That's fucking hilarious. Actually, I'm gonna count those other ones, so we're really at 6. Pretty sure I did it twice before I started counting it. Maybe I only did it once, I don't remember. Who cares? I know, what's the point of a counter if I'm not really paying attention, if I forget? But, oh well, I think I did it twice. If not, subtract 1. That's fine. Very unfortunate. I fucking love that game. I remember when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, that was like state of the art. I remember that game. I remember that game distinctly being state of the art. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to stream my fucking 14 stuff, so I kind of should get up early so I could do it. So that way I could maybe hopefully record before raid. Did I do the patch last time? Is that why? No, I didn't. I didn't do the patch last time. Okay. That's fine. It's just that I have to do the Alliance raid 1 and 2, and that's kind of it. I don't know how that goes, though. Good fucking God, man. $11. Ha! That doesn't count. Yes. Oh, almost ran into it. That's why whenever you look away, you should probably, like, not move right away. You should probably just stop and wait for a second. 5. Should I count that? I'm lazy, but I should. I said I would. Fuck. Fuck. Shit. Damn. I have Duke Nukem quotes. I just don't think they're on the soundboard at the moment. Damn. Damn it. Ah, fuck. I'll add those two. I'll add them. Oh boy. 9. So I really should change the name of that counter. I'll change it when I get into a thing next, which who knows when that'll happen, right? Basically, just under a 1 in 25 every time we reset. Is about as good as it gets. Collectively, I mean. Each patch is 1 in 100, so collectively it's just under 1 in 25. I mean, if this is the rest of the stream, I mean, I'm cool with it. I mean, we're just at the halfway point for the stream anyway. But who the fuck is messaging me? Oh no, is it good? Is it bad? It's kind of bad. Okay, I'll deal with that later. Okay, Jesus. Kind of happens. Everyone comes home at night. They have time. They want to talk. I don't blame them. It's just unfortunate. That's my. I really should stream during the day, right, and then record at night. I don't know. Would that be better? Like, because if I stream during the day, like, then at night, if someone, you know, messages me or something, I could pause the game, I could do other stuff, right? That would work technically better for me. But then, like, I don't know. I think the nighttime streams are just chiller. You get to relax. You don't have to worry about as much stuff. There it is. Once again, in, like, the worst possible fucking spot. It's a ring 1 again. So thank you very much, game. Let's roll the 50-50. Let's actually flip the coin. It's slightly in our favor that we continue. It's not a real 50-50, it's a 53-47. But effectively, that's like a 50-50. You gotta put on the spray and pray discount, where the odds are actually always stacked against me. And then it's more like a 30-70 that we continue. Okay. Premiere again. Jesus Christ. Thank you. 53? And we continue. 43. Okay, I just reset it. Yeah, I did. I had just reset it. I completely forgot because I was over here, 1, talking to someone, and 2, fucking doing other stuff. Okay, let's do this. Well, back in the grind. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna have a bunch of these sitting around in my inventory for the rest of eternity. So, let me get like 20 and I'll fucking do a giveaway. How about that? I'll literally give it away. If you hop on one foot, you subscribe, you follow, what is it on Twitter? You follow on Twitter, you follow on Twitch, you subscribe on YouTube. What do you do on Instagram again? Is it just follow on Instagram? I don't know, I don't use Instagram. I literally have not posted on my Instagram since like October, and it's already almost May, so that tells you how much I care about Instagram. I could post my Legos and stuff on there, but that's work, and I'm not gonna do that. Oops, forgive me. I have sinned. 3. I'll add that to the counter in just a sec. I'm not... Oh, that was close. I'm not going to do this counter again. Not because I don't like it, but I mean, like... I don't know. Maybe I should have not changed it. I don't know. We're up to 10. That's fine. Dude, after this, I'm going to go get some more of my stew. I made the best fucking stew ever today. It's basically turkey stew. It's got... I mean, you use beef broth because I don't have turkey bouillon, which I guess is nice. I don't even know if that's a thing. It's got onions, chopped mushrooms. It's got, shit, what else did I put in it? Potatoes. Oops, I need to run that much. There's a hidden ability. What else did I put in that thing? I put a lot in. That's why I'm kind of like, I'm hungry now. Celery, carrots. Mushrooms was like the big one I put in. I actually kind of like using 2 things of mushrooms per stew. I used to use 1. I actually think 2 is better because I actually like using like, what is it, baby something mushrooms? It's not portobello, it's something else. I forget what it is specifically. Six, that's too high. Hilarious. There you go. This is a 63% chance of continuing, right? Because it's 53... No, wait. Is it 63, 73, 83, 93? So it actually was a 63%. Because if you catch the Pokemon, it's plus 10% to continue versus fainting it. Alright, whatever. This is a 7... So is this a 73 then, right? We'll put it to sleep. Really, the one thing I'm most scared of is it uses Dragon Breath. Oh, I missed. Oh, great. Yeah, Dragon Breath just has a chance to paralyze. That's like the one thing that I don't want to have happen because then I have to possibly heal that. Oh, great. 3 in a row. Oh, great. Well, can't do that anymore. It's fine. Just false swipe it and catch it. Should we do this in a luxury ball? Because I think we caught 2 already in a luxury in premier balls, right? We have P-Bird and another 2 in premier balls. Let's catch this one in another luxury. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, we'll do another luxury. Right. And we continue. Very nice. Alright, in a minute here, I'm going to stop. I have to do something real fast. Alright, if we can't get it in a minute here, I have to stop and do some stuff. So I'll do that. It's no biggie. I'll even play some of that nice vaporwave music. Actually, it's synthwave. I need to download and clip some of that. I need to find more music, too. Would you believe that YouTube has a full playlist of, like, copyright-free music that someday will totally get you copyrighted? Because that actually happened to me. I think, was it when I was with TGN, I think? I think when I was with TGN, some of the music eventually, like, found its way into, like, copyright systems and got content ID'd. And I was just like, dude, are you serious? I forget, though. It's been so long. It could be because I left TGN, I think. I think my partnership had been annulled at that point, though. So I can't remember for the life of me. I'm really kind of sad about that. Oh, well, whatever. Does anyone even use MCNs anymore? I guess maybe the big dudes do, but I don't even think they do it for smaller people anymore. And I was definitely on the smaller end anyway back in the day, so... It is what it is, am I right? Them's the breaks, homie. Alright. Give me 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. Crap. Wait, where's CJ? What the hell? There you go. I don't know where CJ went. CJ's taking a vacation. All right. Give me 5 minutes. I have to do something real fast, and then I'll be good. If I could find the music. Here we go. All right. kill me. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Okay. Okay, I'm good. You ever had to get on a Discord call in the middle of a stream? Actually, I've done that, but for co-op. That's different. I don't count that. 11. Okay. This is like a really bad layout of fucking spots, honestly. How many have we caught so far? I think we've caught, what, 4? Man, I'm really hoping we could get like 8 or something. I would totally like maybe give out a handful, right? Like what, 2 or 3 if we could get like a bunch of them. Because what am I gonna do with more than like 10 of them, right? I know I'm thinking way the fuck ahead, but you know me, right? Like I always, this is how I function. I always think way like 3-4 steps ahead of myself, just because that's just the kind of guy I am. Like I need to have a detailed outline of what I'm going and how I plan to do it before I actually set out to do it for most things. I don't like to, you know, just kind of face check whatever. Like building the living decks, sure, like I don't mind that, right? That's part of the adventure, that's part of the fun. But when it comes to stuff like, I guess, metagaming, right? That's when I kind of prefer it, I guess. It's not really a great way to describe it, but what can I do, right? Probably should reset the counter because this is a lot of walking. Yeah, that's another one for the counter. Okay. Alright, let me reset. Damn, it really does feel like a lot more sometimes. But yeah, I wish you could like right stick use like the watch while moving around. You can only click the right stick to change apps. You can't like interact with it while running around, even though we have more than enough buttons on the controller to do it. That's what I mean, like the fucking watch thing is just so badly implemented in this game. Because like if you could do that, then this would be way easier. You know, I could move around, I could, you know, dabble in whatever, hit a button. I have to do one more. There you go. Ruined my own counter. I would have used it right there. I gotta be careful with that. That's gonna get my chain broken. The only time it's worth breaking your chain or testing your chain is for a shiny, so I don't want to fuck that up. That would be really bad. Wonder how many repels I've used so far. Thankfully, I'm not doing anything stressful today that I could fucking stop the stream, right? Thankfully, shiny hunting in this game is kind of passive. I mean, even in Arceus, it's kind of... Oh, no! I did the thing! Alright, here we go. Let me change this. This is actually, what is it? The greater than... the less than 5? Less than or equal to 5. There you go. That's a little bit of a coding thing. You have to do that whenever you do coding. Because if you put less than 5, it won't count 5. So you have to put less than or equals. Is it that way, or is it equals less than? I can't remember. I'm not gonna Google it. It's been too long. Right? Is the equals second? I can't remember. Oh god, my professors would totally fucking kill me right now. Good thing they don't know. The only good thing, none of my teachers even remember who the hell I am. Good fucking thing. Oh, that was a little dangerous, because I took the first step. I didn't even see where the grass was. That was actually a little bit dangerous, because if the grass was directly to my left, I would have got into a Ring 1 encounter, and there would be no way out for me. Like, I would actually be trapped. Good lord. Is that how you do less than equals in C++ and other coding languages? I have no idea. I can't remember. It's just been too long. I don't know how else to describe it. It's legitimately just been too long. Nowadays, most of that stuff is automatically done for me. I do a whole bunch of other languages and shit that I also hate. Isn't that nice? I really always hated HTML. It's technically not a... That's close. Technically not a coding language, it's a markup language. I just hate it. I never liked it. It's really obnoxious. Thankfully, the one class I had like 2 years ago that made me... Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3. It's a ring 4, which is beautiful. We could still break. It's just a 93% chance we break. Or a 93% chance we don't break. Sorry. There you go. I have to hang literally 3 different amiibo up. I'm like in the process like of kind of revamping my room a little bit. Like I'm moving stuff around. In order for me to do that, I have to like drag my desk out and stuff. I gotta move my monitor. Like there's a lot of stuff that I have to do because my setup is kind of ghetto a little bit. I won't even like pretend that it isn't really. Just catch it. Can we get critical? Oh shit. Just trying to be really ghetto about this. Yeah, I didn't think so. There we go. One good shake, please. Click. Thank you. Almost felt like the game really had to think right there. Okay. And we broke on the 93, so whatever. That is what it is. I mean, it's destined to happen at some point. What was the final chain count? 44, I think? Was it? Shit, I really hate that it doesn't tell you what it is before you get to it. No, 45. It's actually longer than my Ralts chain. Okay, hold on. Let's save. I don't think we saved after the last couple. I have to empty out an entire box of Swablues now because I have to make room for the next thing we want to chain. That's the only unfortunate part in this game is unlike Arceus, you cannot just tell the game, yeah, just get rid of all these other Pokemon. So we actually have to like, there you go. So we have 3 here. This is also not going to work forever, obviously. So we have to literally get rid of all of these Swablu. And the only way to do that is to manually go around and release them like this. I don't have to save after this anyway. So already today's stream has been way more productive than it had any right to be. I mean, we could start with something else, right? Like, we don't have to stop now. Or we could just go ahead and just, I don't know, I don't want to say end the stream, but maybe we could do something else. I'm not really sure what else I could even do on this game. Someday I gotta put up like a trading stream or something, because I got Pokemon to just give away, right? Like once I do like an inventory and stuff, right, then maybe I'll do it, because like if I go over to this box, as you see I have a bunch of Anoriths that I gave Aqua Jet and Cross Poison. Now obviously I want to keep like 1 or 2 of them for myself, and then have like a neutral like, you know, like blanket one, right? So I gotta like mark all the Pokemon I've got. I think I just bred Spheals. I don't know if I even put egg moves on them. Obviously we have a bunch of modest, that's pretty hilarious. Okay, I gotta go through all this. As you can see, like I have to go through all this. Like I have double kick on some of these, Night Slash, you know how it is. Turtwigs with double slam or I'm sorry, double edge and heavy slam. No guard Machops. You could run a Guts Machop like this, but you would need to give it like a Toxic Orb. I bred some Slack off, like stuff like that. You know, you see what I mean? Like, I gotta make sure I have enough of everything. I gotta go through everything, get rid of what I don't want, and then go from there. Because I think these were the ones I really wanted to keep, right? Oh, yeah, these ones really are bad. Stuff like that. Because like once you start breeding a lot of Pokemon in this game, you kind of just run out of space, like, really fucking fast. And it really sucks, because, like, when I was playing this game, I used to play this game every day. Remember when this game first came out? It was like a 7-hour stream of this shit. Now, I don't do it, because, like, I will run out of box space, legitimately. Hell, even just catching these shinies is gonna push my boxes to their limit. And, like, after that, like, what's the point of playing the game anymore, right? Because you can't even hold the Pokemon you want to catch. Oop. And that's what makes me kind of sad, is, like, I want to play more about the game, but... oh, well, whatever. Shit, so should we just end the stream early? I mean, we could maybe do 1 or 2 Hoot Hoot chains, right? Jesus, oh my god, there's so many of them. This is why I tell people to trade me garbage, because if you trade me good Pokemon, it's just clogging up my boxes. It's literally nothing personal. The last thing I want is to, you know, be like, yeah, don't give me anything you care about. Like really, because you're just kind of killing my boxes instead. This is the fate of every Pokemon game I play, is I basically encounter heat death. There's too many Pokemon, not enough boxes. This is inevitably what happens to every single game of Pokemon I play. And I really hate it, because I really wish that this wasn't the case. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with all these Chikoritas, honestly. I think I have, like, 2 strains of Chikoritas. I have, like, Heal Pulse and, like, Healer Chikorita, and then I have, like, Ancient Power. Like, I got a lot of stuff on this I got to figure out. That's why I bred so many of them, because I was like, okay, these guys are probably not that great. Like, I got to sort through all this. I just never got around to it. And everyone gave me all these things, which I can't get rid of. That would be mean. Alright. I guess we could go try to catch some, not Chikoritas, some, what are they called? Literally fly to the other side and just go do the same thing. Try to get some Hoot Hoots. Jesus Christ. Actually, how many did I get? Let me look really quickly. Seven. P-Bird was last time, so I actually got 6 this time. Because I got 1 before I hit 40. I think it was, what, number 31 in the chain? No, it was number 32. This was number 32, I believe. And then we got 5 more from going beyond 40, basically. Including 253 263 chances, sorry. Yeah, I like the odds, what can I say? Swablu is now my most chained Pokemon by 1. Okay. So yeah, this is our new domain. I think I'm still repelled up. We use almost 40 repels in that, which I think is pretty hilarious. Why'd I lose sound? What the fuck? Oh my god. Hold on. Shouldn't happen, but it happens from time to time. Alright, we're looking for Hoot Hoot. Not you. Actually, Hoot Hoot... what kind of Pokemon is it? Is Hoot Hoot a special attacker, or is it a physical attacker? That would be good to know before the shinies show up, honestly. Tyrogue, but Tyrogue's not worth it. Tyrogue would be the Pokemon to catch, though. Oh. If you wanted, like, a good fighting type, I guess. But I don't want a shiny Tyrogue. Like I said, I'm not trying to, like, bust my balls finding shiny Pokemon. I think I have 6, right? It's like Ditto, Larvitar, Hoot Hoot, and I guess Electrike if it ever shows up again. That'd be kind of worth it. Blue Electrike would be cool. Just to own a blue Electrike. Meditite, I already have a shiny. Not in this game, right? No, that's in my It's my Gen 7. It's not in this game. I'm just gonna clone my boxes for my Gen 7 game and then just fucking port that over. That way I can leave my Gen 7 game intact. Because it's really, like, I just hate leaving games dead and barren, because if you ever want to play, like, a certain part of it, you just can't. That was specifically what happened to my Heart Gold. I was like, why am I going to sit here and, like, port all my Pokemon forward, you know? So I kind of almost had a hard reset in a lot of ways. I think I only ported over the bare essentials and, like, maybe a couple legendaries or some shit. 7. There you go. Alright, is Hoot Hoot a special attacker, or is it fucking physical? I actually have no idea. What moves does it even learn? Actually, we should look at Noctowl to get a better idea. While we do this, of course, we can look for repeat balls. Alright, so the number to hit is 106. We have to hit 106. Let's see. Moonblast. Oh, it's in Sword and Shield? Great. That's awesome. Totally. Yeah, I think it's a special attacker. Right? Because you can use Nasty Plot, you can use Roost, Psychic. There's like no special type normal moves other than Hyper Beam that are actually really good. And there's no breeding moves really you put on it either. I guess the only move you could breed on it that would be good is Hurricane. That's the only move you would miss out on is Hurricane. Yeah, that sucks. Does Hoodoo have Compound Eyes, by the way? No, Keen Eye. Yeah, Keen Eye kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I kind of wish they were one and the same, almost, but that would be kind of broken. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we have left? Like an hour? I think so. Yeah, like literally an hour. Yeah, I think this patch, I think progressively the patches of grass I'm going to have to use are going to get shittier and wow, we broke on 2. Can you believe that? Holy shit. We're really moving up in the world. I like how we went from a 45 chain to a 2 chain. Maybe I should put this. I guess we could get rid of this, right? Let's put 45 x 5 shinies, was it? No, it was 6 shinies. And then we had a 2 chain, which is fucking miserable. Actually kind of tragic. Okay. What does shiny Meditite look like? I actually don't know. I guess I don't care enough to look it up. I know shiny Medicham has like blue instead of red. But who really cares about that? Alright. I just want my golden Hoot Hoot. I want to get like at least 2 of these. Like usual, like 2, maybe 3 is always like the sweet spot, right? Because I actually kind of want to get a shiny Noctowl as well. That would be like really good. Of course, the worst part of this is actually getting the Pokemon you want. Oh, someone added me on Discord. Oh boy. Regarding What? What the fuck? Oh yeah, that's right. Final Fantasy's going down for maintenance, but it's not until this morning. Hold on, I almost want to read this stupid shit. Pokemon music makes a really bad background for it, though, because Pokemon music is genuinely like 80s exercise music in this generation. What the fuck did they do on Lodestone now? Here we go. Alright. Here's the part of the stream where if you don't play Final Fantasy XIV, you probably don't give a shit. But I'm gonna read it anyway, because why not? And I guess I'll read it again tomorrow. Here we go. We don't fucking do that. I really should actually, like, slightly condense this down. There we go. This is totally ghetto, but it's fine. Okay. There you go. This is so ghetto, but we're gonna do it. Okay. Let's see. I'd like to thank you for your interest in Crystalline Conflict, the new 5v5 PvP content implemented in patch 6.1. However, you're receiving an unprecedented number of reports concerning uncooperative and lethargic or taunting behavior. Thus, I'd like to warn against it by reviewing the main types of prohibited behaviors. Here we go. All PvP content is intended to be a battle contest of skill between players. Participants must bring their best to the fight, and for this reason, uncooperative and lethargic, basically people who just AFK, right? Like people who are just there, they show up in the fight, they don't do anything, they just literally boot up the game. They're like, okay, I get 700 points if I lose, I get 900 points if I win, right? That's genuinely what they're talking about right here. What's going on? I'm just reading this real quick. It's nothing major. Basically, people who show up and literally just don't do shit, right? Like, these people, like, you should be punished. This should happen in any game mode, right? You should just be kicked, honestly. You know what I mean? Like, you should really just be kicked. Like, in 24-mans, what people will do is that you can't kick someone if you're rolling for loot, right? Because that would be fucked up. So what they do is, if loot is being rolled for, you can't kick somebody. And in 24-mans, once you beat a fight, people just, like, no-brain their way over to the treasure coffer and just open it just because. And so you can never kick certain people. Then they show up at the last fight, or they just never show up. They just come back in like 20 minutes, and then the fight's over, right? Like, you never kicked him. You just played with a man down the whole time. And sometimes it's a gamble, right? Because if you wipe, and, you know, because maybe you're missing a healer or something. I've had healers do this to me. I'm like, dude, we're fucking kicking the healer. He's not here. We need the help. We literally need the healing. And then, you know, it's a gamble, because if they stop and there's no loot being rolled, right, then you could get kicked for it. But in stuff like 24-mans, like Labyrinth of the Ancients and shit, you might not get kicked for that. It's bullshit. And I've tried to tell people, hey, could we fucking roll for the loot, not open the treasure coffer? And nobody ever listens in 14, because everyone just likes to do their own fucking stupid shit. Here we go. This is where we get to the juicy part. Taunting, abusive, or slanderous language. Oh boy. How could you slander someone with preset fucking match, custom matches? You can't, so in the way PvP works now, is you can't even type certain, like, you can't even free type messages, right? So, like, let's say if I were to go back to this, right? Like, I could go over here, right? You can barely see it. Let's go down like this. I could type, like, oh, take B, you guys. You see how that's a custom message, right? You can't do that in Crystalline Conflict. You can only use things that the system gives you, like, good match, right? It's an automatic thing. You can't control it. You don't even type it out. It's just a macro that instantly puts that in the chat. So basically, they're having the Overwatch problem right now because of the way Crystalline Conflict is as a PvP mode. Repeatedly using nice job when it's clear you're not doing a nice job. Repeatedly using good match before the match has even been decided. Excessively repeating a particular quick chat phrase. Persistently placing a negative target marker on another player, regardless of whether or not they're an ally or opponent. What the fuck does that even mean? Using and repeating an emote. Oh, no, it's shit. I wanted a teabag. God damn it. Setting off fireworks. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, no fun allowed. And then to top it all off, it's not even an exhaustive list of the shit they don't like. It's so subjective. It's such bullshit. Slandering other players through means outside of the game. I mean, we already know that from the Arthur's thing. That's why I really don't like to specifically talk about anything outside of the game. I speak in generals only when I'm playing 14 at this point. Using tell or other... Yeah, no, this is fucked up. I will say this. This is fucked up. You should not do this, right? You just shouldn't, right? Like, this is hard to prove, right? This is harder for them to prove, obviously. Like, if you have a stream, obviously someone could clip your stream and say, oh, whose mans said something negative about player A, right? Like they could send it. Technically, you're very unlikely to get fucking hit for that, but technically that does fall under this bullshit, right? But this is very obvious. You shouldn't do this. This is kind of being a dick, right? Like, I really always am kind of a certain way about this. Like, even when I was in my Call of Duty era, where people would insult people left and right, blah, 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 this, you suck that. I never really wanted to message someone after the game, right? Because I kind of feel like, all right, it's done. You know what I mean? Like, there's no point. Like, what are you going to do? You're going to fucking take it to DMs? I always thought that was kind of stupid. I've been very consistent about that. Anyway, blah, 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 you'll be suspended, blah, blah, blah. Things can get very heated. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there may be cases, blah, blah, blah. In any case, we will continue to we'll continue to do better. Yeah, this is very ambiguous. Who the fuck even knows what that means, honestly? And, I mean, like, whatever. The rest of this is kind of whatever. They really need to not go the Overwatch route. I feel like Overwatch kind of went too far with that. I think they really hit the whole, like, we have to stamp out toxicity way too fucking hard. Then don't have a game that's competitive. Like, it's just going to happen regardless. Then it's like, there's no way around it. They always do that with these weird fucking games. I mean, whatever. And, yeah, let's continue. That's all I had to say about that. I knew it was going to be some stupid shit about toxicity in PvP. I knew it. I even have to read it. I knew exactly what the post was about before I even read the fucking post, honestly. Isn't that kind of remarkable? They really, like, this is why you just shouldn't have, like, that's the thing about the PvP era nowadays, is you can't shit talk anybody in almost any game that isn't Call of Duty. It's kind of bullshit. Because what offends one person is completely subjective. Completely a subjective thing. There might be things we all kind of agree on, but, like, it kind of is just bad. Whatever. That's my 2 cents. That's probably why I will never stream myself playing Crystalline Conflict, because I get tilted. Yeah, I get mad at people. What do you want me to say? I get annoyed. I'm like, fuck this. This is dumb. No one plays the objective. So I'm not streaming that. They just reconfirm why I shouldn't even really stream 14 as much as I do, to be honest. So I guess I just won't stream 14 as much as I do. We'll do the, I shouldn't even stream tomorrow's rating, honestly. That's kind of a mistake, but I'll do it. Why not? I like Aglaya. Aglaya is one of the best alliance raids they've made in years. So I like that. Streaming a little bit of Savage is fine. I really shouldn't even do any of it, though. But if I don't, then I won't make content, so it's whatever. I'm going to try to wake up early to do it, though. Alright, that's 1. Alright, to bring up the chart, this is 2. Unbelievable. So much fucking speech policing in games nowadays, it's ridiculous. I kind of really hate that. Like, I could get if, like, you DM someone afterwards and you're continuing to be a dick. Okay, that I could understand, right? Like, that's excessive. But if you're in a match, if you're in a game, right? Like, I think that, like, there's a line that I think everyone draws. I think you should be allowed to criticize someone for stupid gameplay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and not be at risk of getting fucking banned or like, suspended or something. But no, the AFKing is bullshit. People who AFK in anything should really be kicked for it. And, like, they'll do things to not AFK, right? But, like, it's really bad in some alliance raids. Like, people will just show up, maybe do one fight, wait for the loot to drop, and then just disconnect and just go do something else, I guess. I don't know. Just not play the game. it's bullshit. I've been in so many alliances. I once had an alliance where 3 different people were all doing that. I'm like, well, how the fuck are we supposed to clear anything if they're not playing? You had to stop fucking, I think it was Orborn. It was either Orborn or, what's the other one before that? Ritorana. And I was just like, bro, kick the fucking dude. I think one of my guy was a healer. I'm like, dude, I'm not fucking sitting here with one healer. Kick him. And we did. It was great. They deserve it. You're kind of an asshole if you come into a team-based game and just AFK so you could get the AFK rewards. Like, Jesus, man. Or can you fucking not? Two, three, four. I'm a little worried I'm going to go overtime with this. Oh, boy. We should be fine. We're probably going to break. Like I said, if I get to like 11:30 and we haven't got a chain going, I'm probably just going to call it there. But yeah, I miss the era of playing COD and Gears and Battlefield. You didn't have time to like type messages to people. You just fucking played the game. Modern Warfare 3, like it was the Modern Warfare 2 era where that happened a lot. And I think a little bit of Black Ops 1, people would send me messages. I would like get a good kill streak. And they'd be like, stop using the G11. Which was true. The G11 was fucking broken in Black Ops 1. But that's besides the point anyway. It just reminds me how much I miss those games. Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2 and 3. Like, I miss that, like, perfect 5-year era of shooters. Okay. Is my VPN on? It shouldn't be. Okay, it isn't. It's like that perfect 5-year period of shooters, right? Like from 2000 and, well, technically 2007, but it was really more like 2009 to like 2013 was like the golden era for shooters. I'll count Battlefield 4 because that was a really fun one I like to play. 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, but beyond that, like, you know, I played a lot of Battlefield. Battlefield 4 was one of my favorite games that I played in a long time. And it's just a damn shame that, like, it now, right now, it's more played than 2042, which I think is fucking hilarious. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Hidden ability Hoot Hoot. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to ignore it. I don't know, man. I just feel like we're kind of at the point now where, like, they want to have team-based games, but like toxicity is like a huge part of every team-based game. Like, you can't play any team-based games. People just get tilted. And then when people get tilted, it tilts everyone else because it's like, why the fuck am I going to try? We have to carry dead weight and we're losing, you know? I don't know. I just think it was better back when it was 6 random people in an arena shooting 6 other random people. Like, yeah, you could get tilted, but it wasn't, it's different, you know what I mean? Because, like, nowadays, if you're playing Overwatch and your healer isn't healing, or if your tank isn't tanking, you're just fucked. But at least on Call of Duty, right, like, you could run around and kill everyone, you know, if you're good enough. And at my best, that's really what I kind of did, is I would run around. I never was good at drop shotting. That was one thing my friends did that I never did, was drop shot. I never really was comfortable with it. Because they put crouch on B, and I fucking hate that. B is such an awful button to have anything on, honestly. I got just the Pokeball flies out. You don't have to do anything. That's my favorite part of it. The Pokeball just flies out. I know I turned animations off intentionally, but I just find it funny. That's all. Okay, send it. Oh, wow, we broke it. What was that, 11? 10? What the fuck? Yeah, that was 10. Okay, cool. Sweet. We'll give it like another one or two. We could save this for next week when we have like a full time slot with which to do stuff. It's no biggie, but not right now. We'll give it a couple more goes. I got nothing against it. I got all the glorious time in the world. Because all I'm going to do after this is go eat. I'm going to try to edit something together tonight. And then I need to actually download like all the streams I've done in the last like month or so and archive them. So I'm going to try to get around to doing that. I'm like in the middle of like organizing a bunch of shit. Right, both data-wise and just in general, you know? Oh, God. By the way, when I get out of this, my super repel is gonna wear off, like, basically instantly, before I could set up another one. I just want the shiny hoot. Dude, fuck Tyro. None of Tyrone. None of Tyrogue's shinies even look that good. My God, please stop. No one wants Bidoof. Nobody likes Bidoof. I already have a shiny Bidoof. Hilariously enough, I found it on the first day of me playing Arceus. That's how rare it is. The game literally flaunted it and gave it away. Good lord. I'm getting trolled. Hilarious. Fuck you. Nothing to do with Pokemon, some other shit. Oh, sweet. I looked away and it was Hoot Hoot. It's pretty dope. Oh, I didn't put it up here. Oh, fuck it. There you go. It was 10. I'm getting rid of this meme counter. Whoa, oops. There you go. I like how that one chain took up basically all of the stream time. It was like a straight hour of chaining almost, probably. But that's how it's done. One, two, three, four. Okay. You know, actually, this is actually not a bad patch of grass. You even got a cooperative camera angle as well. That's usually more than what you usually get, right? Okay. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. They got one right at your back. Yeah, you gotta be careful. I mean, obviously it's random, but that shit really sucks. I cannot tell you how many times I looked away for half a second I saw the first one that was like farther out, and then I took a step into the close one and pretty much broke my chain right there. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully this week we get to play Pikmin. I mean, it is on Wednesday, so I'll see. Probably will. I'm gonna have to take out my contact. Oh god. But you see, this thing doesn't break out. It's too low level, and Hoo-Hoo has a higher catch rate. This is just going to be much nicer than Noctowl, which sometimes will break out. There's like a 70% chance to catch. And because of this, we're able to catch it just more reliably. That's kind of all I care about. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't actually want to have to, like, battle the Pokemon. The only thing I want to battle are shinies. That's the only thing I care about. Okay. One, two, three, 4. Yeah, but basically this is why they have all these big patches of grass. It's just to obnoxiously create Poké Radar chaining spots, which isn't even necessarily a bad thing, but I just don't ever see this coming back. So it's kind of sucks because, like, I feel like there's ways to make this even better, like more fair for the player and more interesting, and we're just never going to get to see it because they're just going to go with like the whole live real-time spawning thing. And I think that that's just going to be boring. It'll be cool for a bit, but I think Arceus proves that something like that is just kind of boring. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because long form Arceus is boring. To start, it's not, but I was just telling one of my friends, I was like, yeah, Arceus looks cool if you haven't played it, but then once you actually play it, it's kind of not. It's kind of bland. It feels empty, like it's missing a large chunk of content, because it kind of is. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like how we're just walking back and forth. What? Jesus. I really wonder what causes that. Like actually. Let me take the water bottle off of this desk. It makes me paranoid. Oh. Actually, what number are we on? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 9. I also like that we've gotten Poké Radar 4 shinies every time that we've gotten a shiny before 40. That means that we definitely know that that's the 1 in whatever thousand, as opposed to any shiny charm odds, basically. Ooh, I was just about to head down. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why you gotta look first. maybe I should, I kind of want to free up one day. Yeah, no, this week, 1, 2, 3, 4? This week I definitely want to do Pikmin 2, and then we'll do 3 days of Shield, I'm sorry, Sword. That's basically the rest of this week is Pokemon Sword. Next week I think I'm going to do fucking Pikmin on Wednesday and like Metroid Prime on Friday or some shit. And I kind of almost want to even squeeze in like Sunshine at some point. It's been like a year since I played Sunshine. So I kind of feel like I should play it. Like once a year I should play like all of the games I really like, right? Like Pikmin 1 obviously only takes like a stream or two to beat. Pikmin 2 is the one that takes like a lot more, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pikmin 2 definitely be taking like 3-4 times as long. Because I never played the game quickly. I always play it conservatively. And you just fucking reset over and over again when you get a bad setup. Actually, how would you reset on the Wii U? Oh my god, how do you do that? Oh, fuck. There's no reset button on it. Yeah, that sucks. I have to figure out how to reset. Oh, man. Wait, can you make save states on the Wii? No, because it's emulating a Wii game. 2, 3, 4. You can't make save states. It's number 13. Okay. Nice. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't think I need the color bars anymore. Especially since the camera is always different. I don't think I need that anymore. It's kind of unfortunate, but oh well. I put a lot of hard effort into making it, as you could tell. And I guess after this we'll do Larvitar. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can go this. Doesn't matter. Once it's on ring 4, it doesn't matter at all. It's actually not really a ring. It's more like square 4, but yeah. What is this, number 14? Yeah, then this might be the last one I do, because if I get to like 20 or 30 on this and it breaks, like the amount of time it'll take to restart will probably be too much. Right? What time is it? Yeah, it'll probably be too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, I would like to get like 3 of these. I know that's like you already are asking a tall order, but man, I would really like it. We've had some really good luck with shinies in the last like couple of streams, honestly. Not on Arceus. Arceus kind of dried up for me. I don't know. Something sus is going on there. We used to get like 4 or 5 shinies on some streams. Now we get maybe like 1, maybe 2. I really think they should update it so if a shiny spawns in a massive mass or a mass, it just spawns first. Like it automatically gets pushed to the front until there are no shinies in front of, you know what I mean. 2, 3, 4. So like if a shiny's number 5 and there's 4 normal Pokemon in front of it, you just push, you basically pick the shiny up and you put it in front and then you say, okay, well if 7, 8, 9, 10 are all shinies, then 5 became number 1, 7 becomes 2 and you push everything back. You know, 8 becomes 3 and you push everything back. 9 becomes 4, you push everything back, and then they load 10 as number 5, right? Like, obviously, that will never happen, right? The odds of multiple shinies appearing is astronomical. You're just trying to get one. Now, what was I doing again? Yeah, catch up. You're just trying to get one. That's why it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? I didn't mean to swap it. Oops. I'm not looking. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. That wasn't totally true, but whatever. Ooh, gotta be careful. Yeah, repeat balls are so helpful. Repeat balls really make this actually possible. If you didn't have repeat balls, this would actually be like a near impossible task, honestly. What are we up to? 18. That looks like a 7 almost. It's really kind of weird. 2, 3, 4. Oh, any of these are fine. I think these are all on ring 4. Alright, we're almost halfway there. Imagine if I actually run this and we run overtime, and then it's like, oh, well, do I delay fucking Pokemon Sword tomorrow, or do I legit have like a 5, maybe like 20-minute stream of Brilliant Diamond? I don't know. We're not gonna get there, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because tomorrow I'd like to do my Final Fantasy stream. I'd like to start by like 10. So I guess I should set an alarm. I'd like to start by 10, and that way I could just clear the 2 fights, hopefully really fast. Hopefully we don't get any toxic people again. And then we could just fucking clear that. Aglaya will take like an hour, give or take. Trying to think, what else am I going to need to do? Right? This is number 20. Oh, there's a hidden ability. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I should see what hidden ability Pokemon might be good. You know what I mean? I don't think there's many though. All the ones that we would want hidden abilities for are in the underground. So because of that, there's not really anything like really good going on. Kind of a disappointing state of affairs. One, 2, 3, 4. What are we trying to get down to? 106? That's the nice thing, is that you know you need to only use at most 40 of these, right? Like if you find a shiny before, obviously, then you use less, you can save one. But like, because I know exactly how many I'm gonna need to use, like I don't have to go over. I can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 23. And like doing this once a week, I think is good because you know you get your fill of it. Right? You don't want to do it any more than that. After a certain point, I've exhausted how much I actually want to do this. Like the rewards are worth it when you succeed. It's just when you actually get to succeed is the problem. That's why I save ahead of time and just reset. Just don't do anything otherwise. One, 2, 3, 4. 24. Oh no. Every time. Oh god, that siren actually scared me. I wasn't sure if that was coming from the game. Ugh. Dude, this game in the Eterna Mansion is just actually like kind of spooky. And the best part is, you know, it's just a gas leak. That's the best part. Is my window closed? Actually, I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, there we go. It's open literally a crack. Oh God. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Tomorrow's Aglaya is what I need for I needed to get the glamour piece that I want anyway, so I'm definitely gonna just take care of that and be done. Then after that, like I need to get the tank chest piece, so I might have to do Aglaya multiple times, which would obviously not be an ideal situation. So I'm kind of hoping that the game smiles on me one more time and lets me get the tank chest. I mean, the nice thing is it'll let me get the wind up Azima, but I would like for the tank chest to just drop tomorrow, because it's actually better than what I'm wearing. I would just prefer if it just dropped. Like, that would be really nice of RNGesus tomorrow. Save me like a full hour. I don't even know if I want to stream Aglaya twice, I'll be honest. Probably won't do that. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I think that's the only one that was good there. I think the other one was 3. Alright, what number are we on? Is it 124? So what are we on, like 23? Like I said, if a shiny exists in this game in Arceus, it's better in Arceus up until you get to number 38. No, we're on 27. What the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we're gonna get high at the minimum. Like, this is already like crossing over into like the last, like the final couple ones. So I don't know. There's a good chance we could pull this off, but I'm once again, I never get excited until I'm at like 35. When I'm at 35 is when I get excited, because you know, 30 is when I take notice. 35 is when I get like kind of pumped, because like there's no point before that. We could break right now, and then there's nothing I could do about that. This is just try again until you get it. Now you see, those are actually really 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are really unfortunate squares, and I would actually not want to go up to those. I don't want to do that. What is 29? You generally never want to go to squares that are like really isolated from like the general body of grass, you know what I mean? Like, you could end up probably getting like pincered between leaving the grass and a shaking patch. Like, that would be kind of bad. Yeah, this is number 30. So that's why generally you want to stay in like the big patch, so that way you can always like reset and run around a little bit. As long as you have one tile to step to, if you're careful, you could always reset the poker radar. That's generally the idea behind it, is you want to always be able to reset the poker radar if you're in trouble, so you could step out and be safe, and then just get another, you know, re-roll on stuff. Thankfully, that it doesn't function like Gen 4. Gen 4, you also don't want to do edge cases because it lowers the chance of all your viable patches being in actual valid squares. So even in Gen 4, you got to be harsher. One, two, three, 4. What are we at, 31? This is 32? think so. I can't remember. I forget what I started at, actually. Whatever. The real fact of the matter is I should just be watching the poker radar counter. And the only reason and then once you do that, you switch over to the steps counter so you could maximize your super potions, or your super repels, because I used 40. That was pretty rough, actually, that I used 40 right there. Alright, this is 32. Shit, what am I gonna do on this game once I shiny hunt all the Pokemon I want? This will be like the most completed Pokemon game I'll ever have played, right? Because I pretty much have done everything. Like, I guess I could go route by route, town by town, house by house, like 100% getting everything, right? Like, I could do that, but... One, two, three, four, 33. I could go route by route, town by town, picking up every hidden item, every possible thing, right? Like, completely comb the world map for everything. And then after that, like, I'm not gonna shiny hunt every wild Pokemon. That would be insane. So, like, I guess I'll just go do Battle Tower all day. I mean, at that point, what is there to do? I already stopped gathering berries. I haven't done that in, like, a month or two. So, like, a month and a half or something. And I should get back to it. But, like, I just haven't. It's just, like, I have everything I need in that front. You know, like I said, I used to play this game every day. So, like, now it's kind of like, I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 34. Alright, if we could just get another 6, we're good. We could actually start chaining. We are kind of going to brush up against overtime. But if we get to it, I'll just fucking play it out. I could go as late as I want, honestly. It's just a matter of I kind of want to just chill. So we're gonna see if we could get all the way out there and just see if we could catch a couple. You know what I mean? Well, we gotta get there. I think we're at what, 34? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 35. I should also look at the new outfits you could give your character. Like, yeah, I like the platinum outfit, obviously. I think that was way better than the diamond and pearl one, but maybe I should check out some of the other ones. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 36. And then I have to actually, like, clean out my boxes. I have, like, that full box of Chikorritas. I actually have to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. And I think the realistic outcome is I just give, like, different crossbreeds of egg moves, right? So, like, I have Ingrain, Aromatherapy, Heal Pulse, Grassy Terrain, and Ancient Power. Right? It's like 5 moves. I'm just gonna, like, figure out different, like, I guess things I could do with it, see what females know what, and just, like, delete a lot of them, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, both of these are viable. One is 3 up, 4 to the right. One is 4 up, 3 to the right. But there you go. That's 37. Pray for some good luck here. We could just get to 40. We just run around till we catch a couple. One, 2, 3, 4. I really don't want to go up here, but I'll do it. It's fine. Imagine we break on 40. I'll put it in the universe. Fuck it. Honestly, if the game wants to make me suffer, it should let me get my shinies. It should let me get to 40 and just reset me like for 10 hours straight. Like, that's really what the game should do, because otherwise I'm gonna clock out. Okay, you see that patch up there? That's bait anyway. I'm not gonna go to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 39, and then this is it. We just need to do these two, please, and then we're good. It's 39 and then 40. And then after that, we don't even touch anything unless it's shining. What time is it? 46? Okay. Yeah, it does literally take about, like, what? 40 minutes to make a chain, roughly. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, number 40. This is it. Roll the 93.
Believe in it. Do it.
Critical. That's got to be good luck, right? Famous last words. All right, let's see. All right, we're good. We're in the money. So here we go. Let me. We need to bring back step counter. Okay. Now all we do is we reset the poke radar. Actually, the first reset's free because we've been running so much. Oh, this is actually nice. Yeah, see, so we could run up and down like this, and we won't leave the patch of grass. I think they removed that rule, but no one on Bulbapedia corrected it, or like made mention of it, so we just do this now until we find our shiny. And hopefully we get a shiny in a patch that's not directly next to us, so we have the biggest odds to continue the chain. That's a hidden ability. Every time we reset, we have a 3.98% chance, which is pretty sweet. Oh no! Fuck! I have to catch this. I fucked up. I might have just fucked myself, like, hardcore. Oh, how many squares was that? Oh my god, I might have just fucked myself. I wasn't looking. Shit. Oh my god, please let me continue. This was a horrific mistake. I'll be so salty. Please don't. Please keep torturing me. I didn't mean to do this. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Okay, thank you. Whew. That was a horrific mistake. I should not have done that. Jesus. You're like, yeah, the odds are in my favor, but I didn't know if that was a 3 ring or a 4 ring, and just, oh god, I saw my life flash before my eyes. I was ready to be just salty. Ugh. Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Damn, I always get 51. Let's move up 1 square just so we have wiggle room. I guess we kind of do have to go overtime, because if I don't, I'd either have to stream this again tomorrow for 5 minutes, or I'd have to, I don't know. I'll probably just run this until I exhaust this chain. This is exactly why I wouldn't want to start at like, you know, 1140 or something with a new chain, right? Because if you actually do make it to this stage, this actually is the longest portion of the chain, arguably. Because if you're playing it super safe, you might not enter a patch of grass for a long period of time. Like, you might even see the shiny and not want to enter it, just because you want to actually keep the chain going optimally. For me, I'm just happy to just enter it and get what I get and leave. But like, you know, if you were playing optimally, you wouldn't enter a patch of grass that's like at least, not even like at least a 3 ring away. Wait, hold on, what, have I moved enough? I guess we'll move again. There we go. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't want to chance it, you know? $451, very nice. Everyone's favorite. Ray Bradbury, eat your heart out. Probably not alive anymore, which feels bad. Boy. They're being very stingy this time. But I mean, this is what the real RNG looks like. Where's the 4th one? Oh, that's 2 next to each other. Okay. Wait, is that a, yeah, there's a kid in that. I was wondering, like, why does it look like one of those, like, weird early generation, like, CGI lumps or something? 2. Oh, God. We're gonna be here a while. $666, very nice. Still have not found anything. Thankfully, I already fought this guy. The last thing I want is for the game to say, oh, you entered a trainer battle. Now your chain is null. Yeah, you should probably battle every trainer that's near your grass patch or who can possibly see you. Last thing you want is for them to come over and break your chain because you enter into another type of battle with a different Pokemon. That would be the last thing. That would be the last thing you would want to have happen. Obviously, you definitely do not want to chance that. So far, no shinies. Even though every time we reset, it's a 4%. No shinies so far. No worries. I can be patient. I mean, if you get to chain 40, I mean, you probably have the patience, right? Like, why would you come all the way to chain 40 and then give up or whatever? I don't know. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I keep pressing the wrong button. It's this. Oh my god, that scares the shit out of me. I hate this D-pad sometimes. Sometimes you're literally pushing left and right and, like, I don't know, you slightly end up going up. It's weird. I've never liked, like, a Nintendo D-pad. 1, 2. Good fucking god, Matt. They are really being stingy. Oh, that's exactly what I'm afraid of. Yes. This might be one of the most advanced things you could do in this game. I feel like even if you were to explain it to the average person who would play it, I feel like it would still kind of be like a cut above their league, which is a shame, but oh well. I feel like if more people did this, like, the general pool of knowledge around it would be bigger and people would know more about it. And just unfortunately, like, nobody wants to sit here and chain this, which I guess, like, I understand why. It's not like it's some mystery why you wouldn't want to run this over and over again, but, you know, it's just unfortunate. Don't worry, we'll get it. Hopefully we could get 2 shinies out of this. That would be really amazing. Like, I don't even farm money anymore in this game. I used to wake up every day... More? 3. I used to wake up every day and farm money on this game, just from the old people. And I just haven't done it in a while. Because I still have Pokemon to level, I just haven't done it. Like, there really is no other distinctive reason. Ooh, that was close. There we go. It's a 3 though, so this is what, an 83% chance of continuing? Alright, whatever, we'll just do it. Fuck it. Gold Hoot Hoot. Beautiful. It truly is beautiful. Does this thing have Insomnia as its ability? Is it Insomnia and Keen Eye? You know, I don't even really need to put it to sleep. We could just swap and just ball swipe it. I'm gonna catch this in the Luxury Ball first. I feel like Luxury Balls suit this better. I like how Gallade literally avoided sound waves. You gotta admit that that's pretty cool. Also, no takedown, by the way, on this. That's another reason why I would want to do this. There's no takedown. Last thing I want is to be trying to catch this, get it to 1 HP, and then it uses takedown and it knocks itself out. It's like, no, that's awful. Please, don't do that. Alright, 83% to continue. Yeah, Insomnia. I couldn't put it to sleep even if I wanted. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's see. Alright, we get to play. We get to play some more. God, my eye is twitching. Oh boy. Well, I'll say this. I'll go to 1. Right? I'll go a reasonable amount of time extra. But if we're... Oh my god. It's another ring 3, which sucks. So, okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is another ring 3. I like how fast that was. That was, what, only 2 resets to get another? Okay, same shit. Same shit. I mean, that's that 4% right there, right? Technically, after every time we find a shiny, we have... It's a bigger chance the chain breaks than continuing to find more shinies, right? Because, I mean, but the thing is, you could just reset till you find a shiny. If the chain breaks, the chain is gone for good. Like, you can't unbreak a chain. Like, the only way you could unbreak a chain would be, if you could restore a save state. I'm pretty sure that the chain is broken at the time either you exit the battle or when you enter the battle. It's not, like, predetermined on your next encounter. Yeah, your chain's just breaking. I'm pretty sure it's not done that way. But I don't know. They could have changed it. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. If only you had night... what is it called? Moonballs? I would love to catch one of these in a moonball. That would be really cool. Well, we literally did a ton of work today. Like, we knocked off 2 of the Pokemon we were supposed to catch in shinies. So I'm very pleased with how today went. Alright, we get to continue, which is great. Now, really quickly, let me look at the boxes. Let me make sure I have room. Not in here, at least. I'm gonna have to move some shit around. Yeah, we're gonna have to move some shit around. Okay. Alright, we got room. Look at him. I love it. I'm gonna actually evolve the next one I get into a Noctowl, for sure. And the reason I want to do that is because shiny Noctowl is beautiful. It's one of the best looking shinies out there, so I'm excited. Beautiful. Wonderful. Alright, let's make sure we play it safe here. I don't want to accidentally hit one of the patches, you know what I mean? Like, for no reason. That would be kind of brutal. Actually, I already fucked up. Let me save. We're gonna save this progress. There you go. It's like, yep. I'm gonna accidentally like reset, like rage quit, and like just absentmindedly be like, oh, I didn't save and I lost those shinies. Like, yeah, that would not be fun. That would be one of the worst things I think I could possibly do, right? One of the worst things in my gaming career would be resetting after catching multiple shinies. I mean, at this point in my life, I'm kind of just RNG's bitch a little bit, you know? Like, even in Destiny. Destiny was the game where I had some of the worst RNG possible. Because there's a lot of weapons. I would do the raid for Destiny, like, every week. And then I would just never get this. I would just get the same fucking shit over and over and over again. And I just remember getting so fucking mad at it. I was just like, dude, I don't care about this anymore. And I just never got, like, certain weapons and shit. But I mean, luckily, Destiny kind of sucks now. I'm more salty that the Division sucks now, because I really enjoyed playing the Division. I don't know why they made it so you have to start over with a new character in DC. I would have just had expansion packs to it. Like, I feel like they really kind of killed the game by doing that. Like, they should have gone the actual MMO route with the Division. Like, oh, you don't lose your character progression. You just start a new you just start in a new area. You just have to get better gear. And then I would have just done that. And they could just have new Dark Zones. The Dark Zones being separate also was kind of lame. So, like, they just kind of fucked up the Division 2. I'm really just kind of salty about that, honestly, because I'm a huge fan of the Division. I had a lot of fun with Division 1, and it's just a shame. Hell, if it's dirt cheap, I might buy it for PC, just to fuck around. Oh, that's unfortunate. But I'll wait for the Steam sale. I don't even know if it's on Steam. Maybe it is. I'll look after this. It's not a big deal. If it's like $8 or something, I'll buy it. But if it's like $15, I'm not gonna buy it. There's no point. Because it's also an always online game too, so you couldn't even enjoy the single player for it, like, without being connected, which is unfortunate. Especially in a game that's not even really that serious anymore, right? Really a tragedy that Ubisoft had something really good going and they fucked it up. Because I know a lot of people like to shit on Ubisoft games, and especially their open worlds, but I've genuinely enjoyed, like, the last 3 Assassin's Creeds. So, like, it's not been a problem to me, right? Like, I've genuinely enjoyed Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. I actually really think that most of them are among, another hidden ability. Most of them are among my favorite games of all time. So I really like them a lot. That's why I'm just salty that I wish we could get more out of them, you know? I hope they don't fuck it up going into, the, you know, basically the next gen, right? Like, that's kind of what I also want to play tomorrow, is I want to play Stranger of Paradise, and then the day on Wednesday I want to do Odyssey. Or maybe I should do it the inverse. Maybe I should play more Valhalla DLC tomorrow, since I know I'm not going to have a full session, and then, like, play a bunch of Final Fantasy on Wednesday. Try to even beat it, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how close I get, honestly. And then that way I can move on to Kirby, I can move on to my Star Wars game. Like, there's stuff I want to do, so I just hope, I gotta, like, not totally kill myself staying up super late today. Which is why the game is actually kind of killing me here, but it's okay, you can abuse me. Anything for shinies. Mwah. They're truly the best. Because literally today, we could just scratch off both Swablu and Hoot Hoot. We're done. We don't have to hunt these anymore, so we could do Ditto or Larvitar next time. And honestly, Larvitar is kind of a whatever. Like, I'll look through some of the Pokemon we can shiny hunt, but pretty much now we've hit all the major ones, you know? I mean, we could honestly almost retire now, but I'll make sure to look through all the different Pokemon and stuff that you could shiny hunt. Because, like, I don't really want to shiny hunt, like, any of the other, like, shiny exclusive Pokemon. The only one that's, like, radar exclusive is Larvitar. Bagon would be good, but we can't do that. That's a Shining Pearl exclusive, which sucks. Two. Trying to think, what else could we do, right? Ditto would be fun, even though I have shiny Dittos. They're illegitimate, so whatever. The Division is 30 bucks on Steam, non-sale. Oh, fuck that. Hopefully it goes down to like 10. By the way, welcome, Crispy. Thank you for stopping by. I would consider it if it's like 15. Nah, if it's like 10 or less, I would consider it. But it, like, the thing is like, would the player base even be there anymore? Like, I could probably recruit some of my friends to play it, but like, would the player base be there? Also, I guess I'm kind of biased because I live in New York City, so like a game that takes place in New York City is kind of just by default really cool to me. But yeah, I don't really care too much. It's fine. Like, I would like that. It's just a nostalgia thing. It's something I played in like winter of 2016, and it was just nice. It was a weird time in my life. Although I guess you could say that about most of my life now, so that's kind of fun. Okay, not getting that. They are being incredibly stingy. How many times have we reset and not found any? I think we've reset. We have to be getting close to 20. Look at that. Fucking bullshit. We have to be getting close to 20. But I mean, I've already bought most of the games I want to buy off Steam. Like, the only reason I was going to buy Skywalker Saga on Steam is because Gundam Otaku was going to play it with me co-op. That was the only reason I was going to buy it off Steam. So, they are being incredibly stingy with this. I feel like we've definitely done 20 resets and not found a shiny. But I guess it's kind of fair because we found that other shiny and then we used what? It was like 1 or 2 resets. Ooh, that's dangerous. Oh, that's really dangerous. You can reset the radar and take a step at the same time. That is actually kind of risky, and I need to not do that. That could fuck up my chain if I'm not careful. Because, like, I own Assassin's Creed Origins on PC. It's just I own it on Uplay, and I just really don't want to use Uplay. And I don't want to be like that dude who's like, oh, I only use Steam because I'm a Valve elitist. But I also just like the fact that, like, I don't boot up or Uplay except to maybe play it. And it's like, I don't know, I just like having everything homogenized. I mean, like, by default, Steam is just nice because it has everything I would want to play on it, pretty much. Like, I just need to remember what my Uplay password is. Like, I just never do. In fact, I need to make sure I even have it on this browser that I'm using. So I guess maybe after this stream I'll do that real quick. Because, like, I have an Epic Games launcher. Like, I really should have gotten into Fortnite. I remember when it was new, I was playing Final Fantasy, like, for most of my time. And it was during Delta Skate. And I was like, oh my god, I want to raid X-Death, right? Like, I want to beat the old school Final Fantasy boss. And then, like, that didn't happen, basically. Long story short. But I wanted to get into it because it was new. I was like, oh, you know, whatever. And then, like, now I just feel like I missed out on all the cool skins and stuff. Like, I want to get the Sasuke Uchiha skin. I want to get the Kratos skin, the Master Chief skin, the Chris Redfield skin. His Resident Evil 5 skin looks way better than his Resident Evil 8 skin. Jill looks better in her Resident Evil 3 skin, too. I don't know. I just think it's kind of crazy they got all this stuff. I think they have Nier skins in that game. No, they have Nier skins in PUBG for some reason. It's really fucking weird. PUBG was best when it was, like, right around the time that Vietnam map came out. I don't remember the name of it because it's been too long. That was when PUBG was the best. Like, right at that period when it had the desert map, it had, what's the name of the base map? I don't even remember. The Russian map, and it had, like, that Vietnamese map. That was when PUBG was at its best, right when they added vaulting, because you could vault over cover. And I was like, oh my god, you finally can just do the most basic thing. You don't have to fucking run around chest-high walls. Yeah, that's right. They had to have an update to add vaulting in that game. I kind of miss it. See, for me, Battle Royale games are kind of almost horror experiences a little bit, because you never know where someone's gonna... Oh, here we go, and it's the perfect squares away, by the way. I'm gonna catch this in a luxury ball. Very nice. Yeah, if you're confused what I'm doing, Crispy, I'm just shiny hunting. This is actually the most efficient way to shiny hunt in this game. Is you get 40 on your Pokemon chain and you literally run around. back and forth, exactly like that. Yeah, it really looks that dumb, but that's what you do. Because every time you encounter a Pokemon, there's a 7% chance you break your chain, and at chain 40, your odds of getting a shiny Pokemon are 1 in 100. Yeah, oh, your cousin explained it? Oh, sweet. Your cousin does shiny hunting? Okay, here I am about to give the whole the university speech. We need to talk about shiny odds, encounter rates, the 4-square rule, the chain chances. Holy shit. Let's see if we get to keep going, actually. And every single one of these has at least three perfect IVs, which is pretty dope. And we get to continue. Very nice. Let's save. She knows a lot about Pokemon. That's good. And we're just at midnight, so I'll continue. Actually, it took 11 minutes for me to find another one. That's a little long. Yeah, this is the most advanced thing I think they've ever put in a Pokemon game. By far. This is really kind of high-level stuff. Because none of it's explained in the game. Pretty much everything I learned about it, I either watched a video or I just read on Bulbapedia. I even think in the guides, they didn't really even explain this stuff, because I'm pretty sure the people who wrote the guides probably didn't even do the shiny hunting portion of this. Because nowhere in the game do they say that doing this gives you a higher chance for shinies, unless they added that. That's the mistake I'm gonna make that's gonna break my fucking chain, and I'm gonna actually scream when it happens. But yeah, what was I saying? Something about video games. Yeah, PUBG was at its best back when they had just added vaulting. I remember that. It was really fun. It's just like how World of Warcraft was at its best right in Wrath of the Lich King. I kind of wish they had just kept the talent trees and kept it true to its original self. Although the one thing I think that they could do that would really have made World of Warcraft better is that you can level any class on a character that's like on that character's race, right? So like, yeah, that's a bit unfair for some classes, right? I kind of feel like Death Knight should not be available to every race. I feel like the only classes that should have been allowed to be Death Knight should have been classes from Warcraft 3. So like, I guess Orc, Blood Elf, Human, and Dwarf, right? Technically Undead Death Knight. So if you had to throw in Undead Death Knight, I would have maybe put in like Gnome and I would have put in Gnome and Undead. She's doing a Nuzlocke of Fire Red. Oh, gee, I can't do fucking Nuzlocks, man. Nuzlocks are disgusting. Credit to her, good luck. I couldn't do Nuzlocks. There's a reason I don't do weird challenge runs in Pokemon. Because the minute something goes south, I'm just going to be salty as fuck. I'm just going to be like, yeah, the run's over. I'm just beating the game. That's why I never do any like weird challenge runs in most of the games I play. Unless it's a game-given rule. So like Resident Evil, for instance, like beating the game knife only, that's a rule, like that's an achievement, right? Like it's feasible to do that. It's just very annoying. Although in some ways it's easier because you know every zombie that you take down will not get back up because of how zombies work in that game. So like doing a knife only, no save in under 3 hours was like that was a big highlight of my fucking gaming career. I love doing that shit. But yeah, I never went back, and that's one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rewatch that and like try to rewrite my guide for it because I lost the fucking guide for it. Oh, here we go. This is another 3 ring, by the way, so this is an 83% chance of breaking. I guess I'll take another, I guess I'll do another Premier Ball. Why not? Cool. Yeah, it's so nice that they don't have takedown. That's really the main thing. Very nice. That would have been a crit. I mean, it was a crit, but it doesn't matter. Right? Alright, let's alternate. We'll throw a Premier Ball this time. Yeah, I gotta think of any other shinies I'd want to get, because this is very productive. We're gonna do Larvitar next, though. I don't know what level it is, and I hope it doesn't have Takedown. If it has Takedown, I kind of don't want to do it. Because I could just hatch it in my Gen 2. It's just that that takes fucking forever. Like, actually, I've been trying to hatch that, I think, almost for a year. I haven't hatched any of the Gen 2 Pokemon. Because in Gen 2, the odds are actually better than this. It just takes longer to hatch eggs. That's like the worst part about it. Is it's a 1 in 64 chance, which is obviously like really good, but you have to bike back and forth and you have to hatch it manually. And yeah, those shinies are completely legit, by the way, because obviously the game recognizes them as being caught differently and everything. This is actually not great either. This is a 1 in 73, or I'm sorry, 73%. So this sucks, but whatever, we'll do it. We'll do it because it's late and I want to catch as many shinies as possible. And then never do this again. We never will speak of this again. Trying to think, what other Pokemon are even worth catching? I guess we could do Starly. Yeah, we'll do Starly, but I don't like the way Staraptor looks, and I feel like I could get a Starly in Arceus easier. I mean, if there's nothing else to do, I'll do it. But I'm gonna catch this in a Luxury Ball. Probably should buy more of these eventually. I just like the way Luxury Pokeballs look, so. Yeah, I like Fire Red. When I eventually finish clearing out all my GBA Pokemon games, I might stream them again. It's just that it takes a long time, because I let it all pile up, and I didn't take care of it when I should have, which is, you know, right when it happened. So I'll eventually get around to that, right? Because, like, I really did enjoy doing that playthrough of Leaf Green. I enjoy all my Pokemon playthroughs, right? Like, you get a lot of good Pokemon. You get like 1 or 2 Pokemon, right? They're like really good. And then you get to the post game, and did I do the post game in Fire Red? I didn't do the Elite Four Round 2 because I find that the Elite Four Round 2 is really annoying, and I just don't want to be bothered with it. Like, you actually have to grind for it, and I did not want to grind for it. It's just a shame that it's so annoying to like port Pokemon. Even with my hack DS, it takes way long. It takes too long. I have to manually PAL park everything to Gen 4 and then go from there, so it just takes a long time, that's all. It's no biggie. I mean, look, I like it at the end of the day, right? That's one thing about Arceus that I will always like about that game. The dopamine rush from actually like catching all those Pokemon is really fucking awesome. And I really hope that, I know they're not gonna do this, but I really hope that like for Scarlet and Violet, they do patch in all the Pokemon. Like, I get they want their 500, right? But I really wish they would just add in all like 900 Pokemon and then just let me import all my Pokemon over. Like, they're not gonna do it because Game Freak fucking sucks dick. But like, I really wish they would. Like, just that would be my ideal Pokemon game. You got your Megas, you got your new Pokemon, you can import everything, even if everything's not available, right? Like, just, that sucks, man. I really hate that. I would have a bunch of Pokeboxes. You could even charge people like $1 to add like 10 more boxes. Or I guess like a row is like, what, 8, right? It'd be the easiest money you could ever make. Everyone would be happy. Literally nobody would be upset. And they just won't do it. Sucks, man. Reset? One step, I did the meme again. Hilarious. I always do it. That's my favorite meme that I do when I play this game. This has been an exceptionally good stream for shiny hunting, like, unironically. I did it again. Actually, when my character blinked right there, it reminded me of Final Fantasy VI. There's moments where Sellas will blink, and I like that, you know? There's some nice personality involved. It reminds me I need to get back to fucking triangle strategy, honestly. I have so many games to play. I actually need to beat shit this week, like, actually, legitimately. So, like, I'm definitely gonna marathon some stuff. I actually have progress to make. Like, yeah, there's nothing coming out until late June, but I don't want to wait till, like, June 10th and start finishing up, like, you know, all the games I need to play, right? Like, that would just not be fun for me. And there we go. What is that, 4? So this is the optimal chance to continue the chain. I wish I could see which IVs are perfect. I wonder if you can do that in this game. You should be able to, because that's been in like every Pokemon game. Should we maybe catch an adamant one? I don't know. Does Noctowl have any like adamant moves, maybe? Maybe it does. It doesn't really learn like good moves, I'll be honest with you. Like, it's not a amazing Pokemon, right? Let me look at BDSP. Like, we could teach it what, like Pluck? Actually, might as well teach it Aerial Ace, right? Like, there's not like a lot of good physical moves for Noctowl to learn. Thief, Steel Wing, Pluck, and Roost, I guess. Sure, I'll do it. I'll catch one. I'll catch one Adamant if the chain doesn't break right now. Wait, did I hit it? Did I actually hit it? Kind of zoned out. Alright, the next one I encounter, if my chain doesn't break, I will try to catch. I will catch it. Okay, so let me change it now. There you go. Save. I also want to replay Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I got like a whole list of like old school games I want to play this year. So at some point when we're done with Pokemon, hopefully by the end of May, I'm gonna like start factoring in like all those old games. That's a hidden ability on the left, which is Tinted Lens, which is not terrible, but we're not gonna go for it. Like that's what I do want to do, is I want to have like, I want to replay Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. It's been a long time since I played it. I haven't played it since I did the playthrough on it like in 2015. So like I'm getting to the point where it's been like basically as long as it was from when I was a kid to when I played it for the channel. It's now been basically just as long for some playthroughs. Like I haven't played them in that long, you know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely want to hop back into that. I also need to play Star Fox Assault. Star Fox Assault and Minish Cap, I think, are the two that I'm definitely going to play in the near future. Because I haven't played Minish Cap in years. Like, I've done a couple playthroughs of it, like around like 2008, 2009. I really got back into it, and I really, you know, made efforts to beat a couple playthroughs. But then I also want to do the Oracle series, because I don't think Nintendo's going to remake those, which kind of sucks. I feel like that would have been like the perfect game to remake. You know, while people are waiting for Breath of the Wild 2. You could follow up on Link's Awakening by remaking games made in the same vein. It really is a damn shame that they didn't. I feel like that's an L for sure. I also kind of want to replay Twilight Princess this year, but I think I might wait to do that. Like Twilight Princess, Minish Cap, Wind Waker. I don't really want to replay Ocarina of Time, and I need to relearn fucking Majora's Mask, because I was... The same way I was doing Resident Evil speedruns, I was trying to learn Majora's Mask a little bit, and I just kind of stopped, because that was like right when I was getting into like Modern Warfare and stuff, I think. And then not long after, I started doing stuff for like not streaming, for YouTube. I was like, oh, let me do YouTube videos, so I never got back to that. And like now I don't remember most of the game. I was gonna try to get the game down to like, well, what's the maximum like time efficiency that you could do for that game? Because you see, like, if I play Pikmin 1, I could almost beat the game in, like, what, I think I did it in like, what, 14 days? 13 days? Like, the smoky prog hasn't even disappeared at that point, and the game hasn't even gotten harder at that point. Because, like, Pikmin 1 does become harder. I think around day 15, they up the difficulty in every area. But by day 15, you should pretty much be done with, like, every area but the distance spring anyway. So it kind of doesn't even matter, really. Like, Impact Site has no enemies. Forest of Hope, the burrowing snaggerts are kind of easy. You don't have to do much to stop them. Forest Navel, I mean, what's the biggest enemy in the Forest Navel? The beady longlegs and the fucking wallywogs? Like, the puff stool is literally a joke. And the distance spring has a bunch. You got the bull bears, the cannon beetle, which is easy. You should be able to bait the cannon beetle easily. It is a little scary, though, because if you mess up, you're going to lose, like, half your team. You know what, so I take it back. If you've never played Pikmin, I could understand being nervous about that. But yeah, I want to play Metroid Prime 2. It's been a while, like not Metroid Prime 2, but Metroid Prime as well. Because it's been a while since I played Prime 1. And you gotta stick with the basics, you know? Not a damn thing wrong with that game. That game is just mwah, beautiful, like a chef's kiss. Okay. I just wanted to see how many spaces I have, because I actually have to count my spaces. What time is it? Okay, we'll go another 30 minutes. If my chain is somehow miraculously unbroken in 30 minutes, I guess I'm going to stream this tomorrow. Ideally, I beat my Final Fantasy runs really fast, so that way I could just go ahead and play. I could end the stream, come back, and do this. Right? That's the ideal. Is like I get onto Final Fantasy. Oh, here's a party. It needs a tank. Hop in, do what I need to do for Ericthonios, which is easy. Hop into a P2 party. Hopefully, we could just kill the shit out of it before the final tether. And then that way I could just do a Glaya. Hopefully, I get my chess piece. And then, really the only RNG is getting my chess piece, honestly. But you know how I am about stuff. I'm really anal about some things in life. And then after that, sign out, come back on, break my chain on this, then that way I could still do my Pokemon Sword stream, and then I could go record later. But this is such like a huge amount of ifs, I don't even know, man. So I'd like to do Pokemon Sword, but I'm not going to break this chain to go play Pokemon Sword. Because imagine if I could legitimately do a giveaway of shiny Hoot Hoots. Someone would want one. Just think about it. It would be pretty fucking cool, man. Also, I do want to get back into playing Welcome to the Game 2. I did start playing it. Probably one of the best horror experiences I've had in my life. And I got to a certain point, and I knew I was gonna fuck up on changing the networks, and I totally did, and I got flashbanged. So that was fun. But that's like, I really did enjoy it. Like, it's really tense. Like, it actually is a very tense game. And I do want to beat it. I don't know if I'll beat Elite mode. I at least want to beat normal mode. But, yeah, we'll see about that. It's definitely not a stream for the faint of heart, though. Like, that game actually does contain legitimate disturbing material. Like, not like the Resident Evil, oh, there's blood and gore. No, that game is actually kind of fucked up. So, I'll make sure to put a disclaimer when I stream it. Normally, I don't do disclaimers and viewer discretions and stuff, but, like, I will do it for that game because, like, you know, there's a difference between a horror game and a game that actually is, like, kind of real-world disturbing, you know what I mean? Like, Dead Space might be gory, but Dead Space doesn't have anything to do with, like, cheese pizza, if you know what I mean. Obviously, there's none of it in the game, but, like, it deals with people who do stuff with it. It's like, it's a really fucked up game, but that's why I like it, because it's so unique. That's what I mean. Indie horror games are sometimes the best kind of horror games. We have back-to-back fucking hidden abilities. That's rare. And, yeah, I like that. I like that, you know, where horror has kind of taken a dip from mainstream, the indie people, you know, have not forgotten what makes games scary. And what makes a game scary is that you should be paranoid as fuck. that someone's either watching you or hunting you or something. That's what the best games are. That's why Resident Evil 3 Remake dropped the ball so hard. I really wish they would have made it a fucking open world game, honestly. Like with side quests and shit. I don't know. It would have made it more interesting, I feel. Oops. They should have had it be like a timer thing. I did the meme, by the way. It should be like a timer thing, like, because everyone knows they destroy Raccoon City on the morning of October 1st, I believe. I think at like 10 a.m. they destroy it. So like knowing that, I don't know. I don't want them to put cheesy deadlines on the game. Actually, I take that back. That's like Dead Rising. That's one of the things I didn't like about Dead Rising is like you can't take your time to explore. So your entire first playthrough of Dead Rising is like just you struggling to beat the fucking game. Then once you come back on New Game Plus, shit's easy as hell. Is it? Oh shit, that's almost a trap. It's incredibly easy in Dead Rising on your subsequent playthroughs. Because you have the inventory space, you have the bonus points, you have all the moves and stuff. But I don't think Resident Evil should do that. I think Resident Evil is best off doing what it does best. But Resident Evil 3 Remake was fucking shit. That was really bad. They should have almost just sold it as a fucking single-player add-on to Resident Evil 2, honestly. That was really, really unfortunately terrible. $60 fucking dollars, dude. Whereas Resident Evil 2 was like actually high quality, that was kind of meh. But like, here's the other thing that kind of is gonna fuck with me, is they're gonna censor the shit out of Resident Evil 4. And I really hate that, man. They're gonna do some, and like normally the Japanese don't care about that because, you know, they just don't. They don't care about like weird American like cancel culture bullshit. But I really know they're gonna remove a lot of like the flirtatious comments and stuff. And I just feel like it's just destroying the original vision. Like that was a 2000s game. It should have 2000s humor. Like that's the whole point. The 2000s were a great era. It was arguably way better than this fucking era. Oh shit, I almost fucked up. I would have run directly right, and even if my chain didn't break, I would have lost this shiny. So good thing I looked. I think I checked where I was going before I moved. I see the president has outfitted his daughter with ballistics. And I guess, I don't know, the bitch in the red dress? Oh no. Krauser called Ada a bitch. What'll he ever do? Holy shit. And then they're also going to probably tone down the QuickTime events, which will totally make it not Resident Evil 4. Because Resident Evil 4 was like known for being a game with quick... Oh, sweet. Resident Evil 4 is like known for being a QuickTime event fest. That's like one of the games that made it really popular. And then like every game afterwards stopped having QuickTime events, which I think is really funny. Or no, it took a couple years. It was like around like the mid-2010s, I think, they stopped with QuickTime events. And that's fair. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say they definitely added something. I just think that QuickTime events, I don't know. Should they be things that like you blink and you miss it? Maybe. I feel like they could provide a good amount of fairness in an otherwise like messed up scenario. But I also feel like the tendency to rely on them too much, you gotta do them just right. You can't make the whole game a QuickTime event fest like Asura's Wrath, but you also can't make it randomly out of nowhere like Splinter Cell Blacklist. Like, why the fuck they thought putting a QuickTime event at the end of a stealth game that never had it was a good idea is literally just to make you replay the final boss again. I don't understand why they did that. It's really dumb. I remember that to this day because of how fucking stupid it was. Anyway. That's why I'm not looking forward to the Resident Evil remake. I just feel like they're going to take the opportunity to completely ruin it. Because they kind of ruined Resident Evil 3. So I wasn't really hyped for it anymore, you know what I mean? Like, I played it, I'm like, oh, it's even more linear than Resident Evil 2. It just has a dodge button. Which is so true to the... Oh, I did it again. That's so true to the original. Resident Evil 2 didn't have a dodge button, but Resident Evil 3 did. And it's like... Okay, but, you know, whatever. Oh, this could be bad. This is 73 again. Alright, how many have we caught in different Pokeballs? Let me take a look. Okay, we have 3 in Luxury. Oh my god, how many have we caught? We caught 7. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's catch another Premier Ball. Wait, oh, wait. How many have we caught adamant? Only one. Okay, let's catch this other one, adamant, as well, and then we'll go back to modest if we don't break. This chain has been long as shit, by the way. This is definitely my longest chain. Who would have thought I would break my record twice in one night? Okay, anyway. Oop. Swap. Oh, I need to do Electric. I would like to do Zigzagoon as well, but I need to get on that as soon as it spawns. At least this way we have 2 Adamants, each with a different Pokeball. Maybe I should catch 3, actually. I'll catch another Adamant if the chain doesn't break. Okay. Okay. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Well, that's unfortunate, but we caught 8, so I'm cool with it. That's way more than the 2 I was aiming for, I'll tell you that much. Where is it again? Right? Yeah, we caught all of these. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, and then these are Anoriths. Okay. Well, that works out. Today was a absolutely stupendous stream. I mean, I don't even have the room to hold all of these Hoot Hoots. Let me make sure I move these, right? Because I don't want to accidentally release any, right? Because that would be kind of bad. And, yeah, I don't know what the next Pokemon I'm going to shiny hunt is. I'm just going to go work under the assumption it'll be Larvitar, just because. I still have enough repeat balls, so I don't need to buy any more. I think the only thing I might want to buy is some more repels, just so I stay way above the amount that I'll need. Right? Because we have a whole... Oh my god. Okay, I'll spare you me doing this. How can I tell if they're a shiny version? Well, the simplest way to tell is if you know what a shiny version looks like. So, I mean, the really easiest way is you see how up in the top right, you know, it says normal flying and then it shows the little red sparkle? That means it's a shiny. That red sparkle denotes that it's a shiny Pokemon. So if I were to take this one, right, and I were to put it over here, you can see that it disappears when I change over to this one on the left. And then, obviously, if you know what a shiny looks like, you know that a normal Hoot Hoot is brown, like the little icon, but a shiny is yellow. See? So that's how you can tell if they're shiny. I just know that a shiny Hoot Hoot's yellow just because I played for so long. And, yeah, there you go. I actually already have a shiny Hoot Hoot in my Gen 2 games, but I said, you know what, fuck it, might as well catch it here as well. Because I don't know when I'll be able to import those for free, because I don't want to pay for Pokebank since it's already going to go free anyway. It really sucks that they're shutting down the 3DS eShop. I feel like that's such a fucking waste, man. The Switch literally ruined the 3DS. It's really tragic, because I actually really like the 3DS. I thought that we had so much good stuff going on. It's just really unfortunate. You know, like, yeah, I'm grateful for games like Dread and this game. This game, even though it sucks, like, it's at least the most pure Pokemon experience you could get right now. Because it basically is almost unchanged from when I was a kid. Jesus, 16 years ago, I think. 16, 15 years ago, I think it was 2007. Alright, I think I was in 7th grade. God damn. Doing fucking algebra and doing slope intercept. I hated that shit. I was always really bad at that, but who would have thought that those eras were ever gonna end, you know? Like, shit, man. Now I'm getting nostalgic. Used to actually trade with some of my school friends. I still have one of my friend's Pokemon. She traded like 3 different Pokemon over to me. I still have them. To this day, I still have them. It was like a Badoo, a Wooper, and one other Pokemon I don't remember. And I still have them to this day in my games. I just never did anything with them. There was nothing to do with them. I was just like, alright, cool. Anyway, I need to definitely do giveaways on this game because I have way too many Pokemon. So, there you go, and we're done. So the only thing I would do, I guess, is we could see what Pokemon are on what routes, and I guess run around and see what Pokemon we can catch with the Pokeradar. Because, like, we are definitely stupendously ahead of the curve. Here we go. We could take this out because we're kind of done. There you go. Actually, that's a good Ditto, by the way. I should give the Everstone. Where was that Everstone? I think a Trico had it. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna give the Everstone to that Ditto. Oh, whoops. There we go. I mean, like, what other Pokemon are there? Okay, let's see what today's Swarm Pokemon is. I'm not gonna chain it. No, I can't do that. I'm fucking... It's already like 1:30 in the morning. I'm done. And I have stuff to do in 9 hours. No, we're not gonna use another. Alright, to reset, you have to enter a house and then just look at the menu. Oh, fuck, it's Beldum. Where's Route 228? Please tell me it's not the Sandstorm route. I'm gonna lose my mind. You motherfuckers. Oh, man. Oh, I should do this. This is gonna suck massive dick. Okay, let me hypothetically... I'm not gonna actually chain this. Not now. I'm gonna probably do it when I wake up, I guess. So maybe we'll chain tomorrow. Because I would love to get a shiny Beldum. That would be really cool. And now we get more 80s exercise music. Very nice. I think this is the only patch of grass that's viable on this route, right? Yeah, like, you see what I mean? Like, how are you supposed to chain here? Right? Like, there's no room to chain here. That's the one thing that sucks. I don't think there's enough room in some of these maps to chain. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe it's coming up. If I could turn down, please. Jesus. I actually like this bicycle theme. I much prefer the Gen 2 bicycle theme, the Johto theme, but I'll take this. This is pretty nice. Okay. Jesus, I'm awful at biking right now. It's far from my finest work. I guess you have to chain here. Yeah, you definitely have to chain here. Okay, well, we could do that, I guess. I actually just want to see what level is the Beldum. Let me just see what level is the Beldum. I mean, should I begin a chain and just not do it today, and we just do it later today? Oh, actually, if I stay here, it won't change the Pokemon unless I close the game, which actually I would do tomorrow. Oh, fuck me. Okay, let me do this. There you go. Yeah, 49 on Hoot Hoot. That's insane. Okay. Oops. Jesus, I used 85 repels today. Okay, well, after this, I'm definitely gonna have to save more. My paranoia won't stop me otherwise. Alright. Let's just see if we could find one. Oh god, the sandstorm is gonna make this unbearable, honestly. No. Sandstorm is going to make this absolutely unbearable. I think we have more Hoot Hoots than Raltses. Remember when I was chaining Raltses for like the vast majority of my early chaining? Yeah, this is going to be not fun, actually. Okay. What level is it? I just want to know what level it is, and then I'm going to end the stream. Because what time is it? Yeah, fuck that. Another 40 minutes on even a successful chain would be too long. I kind of want to go to... Oh, this sucks. How much does this hurt? I wonder if I could just throw a repeat ball, but I don't think so. It doesn't matter how you catch it, just that you catch it. Right? So let me see. Oh yeah, we're gonna get hit by this, by the way. How much does this do? Oh, fuck me. I needed to... And that's a crit, by the way. That's awful. I definitely needed to, get this guy to level 100. I kind of messed up. This would be the reason why I wouldn't want to do this, is because, like, look how much extra work you have to do. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do this. As much as I like Swarm Pokemon, I don't know if I want to put up with, like, the weather and the fact that it's level 53, right? It's a little bit tall of an order. Yeah, okay. I'm good. I'm not gonna do that. That's fine. I'll do like low-level chains. As much as I would like to get a shiny Beldum, I don't particularly want to sit around and do this. It's just too high level. Even if I was level 100, False Swipe would not really be great. So I guess the next Pokemon I do is Larvitar. Let me go back to Salacion. And then after Larvitar, I guess I would do Ditto. And then I guess I could do Starly just for shits and giggles. And that's kind of it after that. Like, there's not really a ton of other Pokemon I would shiny hunt, to my knowledge. So yeah, we're kind of getting towards the end of it, which is kind of nice. We have tons of shinies, we have tons of room. So maybe like another, I don't know, month or two of doing this. We do it 4 times a month, once a week. We'll probably be done, right? Unless we get insanely bad luck. I mean, we had, what, a 45 chain today that gave us 6 shinies. A 49 chain that gave us, was it 8 shinies or 7 shinies? So that's like insane. But anyway, I've talked long enough. I'm gonna freeze OBS in a second here. Are you ready? Dude, oh no, it didn't freeze up this time. Beautiful. I am going to go get something to eat, chill out, you know, just kick back, do whatever I need to do. Yeah, don't save it, thank you. And yeah, it was a good stream today. I accomplished a lot more than I thought I would. I will stream tomorrow morning, or I guess tomorrow roughly around noon, because I have Final Fantasy stuff to do, so that'll be not fun. It'll be probably toxic as usual. But what can I say? I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm a sucker. I love it. I love the abuse. Why actually treat yourself properly when you could be abused? I mean, that's just the logical thing, right? But in any event, play the Looney Tunes, maybe play some sound clips. Have a good night. I'm leaving. Oh, but first, I have to play the best sound clip of them all.
Keep fucking my wife's mouth!
I'm going to, okay?
Oh, son of a gun. You thought I was gonna say son of a bitch, didn't you?
Help me! Help me! That's a lot of damage!
I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it.
Yeah, boy!
Somebody touch my spaghetti! Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch! What? It's me, Austin! It was me all along, Austin!
Maybach music.
This is a certified hood classic.
No.
So we keep on saying, I hate you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You know, sometimes you need some crazy motherfuckers to change something. Because I was drugged the fuck out, bro. I was drugged out.
Or why don't you empower yourself and don't need them and do it yourself?
How, Sway?
Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Kanye.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Kanye.
I've been doing this more than you.
Doing what
You
more
ain't
than
got.
me? Come on, chill out.
You
bro.
ain't got the
Kanye,
answers.
relax.
You ain't got the
Bro,
answers.
I'm asking you
You
a
ain't been doing
question.
the education.
Let us make Outworld great again.
You gonna learn today?
I must confer.
You gonna
with
learn
the
what a
elder
long
gods.
dick look like today?
I must consult
No, Dad.
with the elder gods.
You don't
I
need
must
to learn that,
confer with
please.
Hey, Green Skull. This is Steve Downs.
the voice of Master Chief, Sierra 117. Now, you've asked me something here that's very difficult for me. You've asked me to say that pineapple belongs on pizza, that it's delicious and invented in Canada. And Hawaiian pizza is my favorite food on the Citadel. But Green Skull, I have to be honest with you. That goes against everything I hold dear. I think pineapple on pizza is an abomination. However, if it's okay with you, I guess it'll have to be okay with me. Finish the fight, Green Skull. And easy on the pineapple. Master Chief, out.
Can we get Mark
Hawaiian
Mir to do
pizza
this?
is my favorite food on the Citadel.
He's probably tired of that fucking Citadel line, honestly. Mark Mir, you know what? Let that man rest. You put it away.
I kid you not, Cloud. He turns himself into a pickle. He's called Pickle Rick. Funniest shit I've seen.
Get help.